I just want to run my business and do ratchet shit with my friends. That's it.
Slow it down, baby, oh yes. Eyes on you, I'm so obsessed. Flowing on me hard, I can't express, yeah. Baby, I want to. Baby, I need to. Baby, I don't like to love you. Baby, I want to. Baby, I need to. Baby, I don't like to love you. Go back to just midnight regrets. Distance from you, sexting the best though. Look at you here, looking the best. Slow wine for me, grinding the best.
Speed up, fast and slow, girl. Say you want me, make me know, girl. Coming on my life, you're sure, girl. Coming on my bed, make me flow, girl. Nighttime, baby, me no know, girl. Say give me some, give me more, girl.
Baby, oh yeah, yeah. Baby, I want to. Baby, I need to. Baby, I don't like to love. Baby, I want to. Baby, I need to. Baby, I don't like to love you. Hands on your thighs to the city, only to know for the pity. Baby in the Benz or the Bentley, hard on my chest. Can you feel me? Yeah, can you feel me? Baby, can you feel me? Didn't want me then, now you see me. I'm a broken man. Can you hear me, girl? Girl. Baby, I want to. Baby, I need to. Baby, I don't like to love you. Baby, I want to. Baby, I need to. Baby, I don't like to love you.
Trap shop.
We ain't getting no younger. Let me be your lover. Yeah. We ain't getting no younger.
I'm done with the waiting. No more debating. No more anticipating. A straight love making. Have the whole bed shaking. Girl, your heart be the taking. Me run out of patience, girl. Me feel like me can't wait no more. Me sick for your love. Me need your medication, girl. Call your body a the cure. Yeah, yeah. Give me the number. Give me the number. Give me the number. We not get no younger. Give me the number. Give me the number. Give me the number. We not get no younger.
Number, we ain't getting no younger. So baby, come over. Then I'll be your lover. So just give me the number. We ain't getting no younger. So baby, come over. Then I'll be your lover.
I don't want to wait in vain for your love. Been through the fire, stand in the rain for your love, girl. Yeah. I don't want to wait in vain for your love. Yeah, life just not the same without your love. Your love is a drug and I'm addicted. gun with the shadow and the chopsticks. Bust down for a rest when I stop trip. You play games with me, can me get a pop quick. Cause every chopper need a Griselda Blanca. Yeah man, a lady and a gangster. Straight, girl, you're pretty something pink like breast cancer. Make me be your sponsor. Give me the number. Give me the number. Give me the number. We not get no younger. Give me the number. Give me the number. Give me the number. We not get no younger.
Number, you get no younger. So baby, come over, and I'll be your lover. So give me the number. We ain't getting no younger. So baby, come over, and I'll be your lover.
I don't wanna wait in vain for your love. Been through the fire, stand in the rain for your love, girl. Yeah, I don't wanna wait in vain for your love. Yeah, life just not the same without your love. Yeah.
Shield. Hey yo, my song we swear, what I spit in the booth, all of it is truth. It goes something like this. Heart racing, mind pacing, butterflies in my stomach while I'm waiting, chest aching, sweat breaking. I'm trying to keep from overthinking. I finally got a chance with the apple of my eye. If I'm gonna shoot my shot, then I have to let it fly. And if I get denied, I'll take it like a G. Shorty ain't the only fish swimming in the sea. As pretty as can be. You can see why I like to head to her weight, chocolate skin like a diver. Always would admire, pressure from afar. The last time we spoke was homecoming on the yard. My phone vibrated, that's when I saw her name. Pleasantries were exchanged, then deep the convo became. We said goodnight when the clock struck 3. Then I fell asleep dreaming about what we could be.
Can you imagine just me and you? Champagne glasses, table for two. Sun is shining bright and high, not a dark cloud in the sky. We can laugh or we can cry while we sip on Dublin wine.
The honeymoon phase always feels so right. Good morning text, FaceTime at night. It's been a minute since I crushed like this, but I ain't trying to put my feelings and my trust at risk, so I got my guard up, but I feel something strong. She got me up all night singing these love songs, but I realize I gotta take it slow so we can build a friendship and give it time to grow. We was the perfect match, fire and air sign. So much in common, like we share the same mind. She knows she bad, she recognizes her worth. She won't settle for less, so I gotta put in work. I learned my lesson from the last when they got away. You want that girl, then don't hesitate another day. And I'll be damned if I ever blow the chance. So I made a date and told her to cancel all the
Can you
plans.
imagine just me and you? Champagne glasses, table for two. I've been waiting all this time to tell you what's on my mind. We can make a love divine that is sweet as Dublin wine.
Heart racing, mind pacing, butterflies in my stomach while I'm waiting, chest aching, sweat breaking. Now I'm suddenly overthinking. Today I made some plans with the apple of my eye. A picnic in the park, sunflowers and some wine. But much to my surprise, I messaged my phone. She said she couldn't make it. My face went to stone. I knew something was wrong. Thoughts start running through my head. Was it something I did? Was it something I said? Now her phone's dead. Text not going through. She played me like I was green. Blocked my number out the blue. I sat there heartbroken in the worst kind of pain. But it is what it is. Gotta charge it to the game. But it's her loss and my lesson again. Now I know my worth and I'll never hurt
I
again.
once imagined just me and you. Champagne glasses, table for two. Thought you were one of a kind. How could I not see the signs? Gotta leave it all behind and pour out this Dublin wine.
As I pour out the stuff of wine, Carolina red, sweet muscadine. I think about the moments that we could have made in time. Sipping on the glass when we laugh and we dine. I could have been hers, she could have been mine. Now she's just a memory I want to leave behind. Damn, I hate to waste this Dublin wine. I bet it would.
I just want to run my business and do ratchet shit with my friends, and that's it. That's it. That's it.
You are now tuned in to All Hustle and No Fear with your girl, the Hood Unicorn. Come on, let's go.
Back against the wall, last name against the rope. Middle finger stretched, if you thinking it's a joke. Tell my friend I'm about to blow, 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 about to blow.
Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. How y'all doing out there today? This is All Hustle, No Fear. I'm your girl, Sunshine Reigns, a.k.a. Griselda Blanca, a.k.a. Uni the Motivator, a.k.a. the Party Starter. And in the building with me, I have the best producer in the land. That's right, I have my funny bunny. Don't you dare call her that. I will fight you over that name. That is my name for her. But I have my funny bunny. I have my cutie patootie. I have Miss Alix in Wonderland in the building. Hey, Alix.
Good morning.
How are you doing?
I'm good. How you doing?
You know, I mean, it is what it is. We doing what we doing. We here in the morning getting things thing-a-langin'.
Right, it's Monday.
It is Monday.
Monday
and
after a holiday.
what holiday?
Girl, Thanksgiving.
Oh.
Yeah, but the Monday after the holiday hit different.
Oh.
you know she's not a part of this world.
You know, I'm like, wait a minute, we had a holiday.
We did.
That's right, my kids do go back to school today. Let me pay attention to this Ring camera real quick. Make sure folks is leaving when they supposed to be leaving. We got a great show planned for you guys today, and we're also working on some other great shows. And so I'm gonna say this out loud now, just in case there's some people out there. Go turn that other TV off because I hear myself talking. Yeah, that's us. Me and Alix are working on a show because we want to have a conversation about your HOA. So if you have a HOA, if you've been a part of an HOA and you absolutely positively hate their ass and want to talk about it, we want to talk about it. Or if you think HOAs are the best thing ever, email me at ahnf92.3 or at gmail.com, or go ahead and just send me a direct message, DM me, tell me your experience with the HOA, because I definitely want to know about it. And we're gonna sit up in here and we're gonna talk about that. We're cultivating that conversation. But it's a lot of different things going on in the news, in the world, just around the city and stuff. And we're still trying to figure out how we bring these conversations to you guys. One thing about us is as a news channel, because I do feel as though we're news. As a news channel, we want to make sure that the conversations that we are bringing are not only insightful and they're for the culture, but they're worth talking about. Everything ain't worth talking about.
Right.
Some stuff is news, and I even put underneath the post, why is this news? Why are we talking about this? Why is this news? And then we have things that Alix wants to talk about.
Don't do that.
So I'm trying to find y'all some real good conversations. Like I said, we're cultivating this HOA conversation. We're also looking into something that's going on in South Carolina.
In South Carolina.
In South Carolina with the school district and an HOA and them firing the only Black people on the board. It's getting good. This is some drama.
It is.
So we're cultivating that first. We're not just jumping right into that. We're gonna watch this conversation a little bit better, because that's another thing about us. We don't want to just bring you stuff when it first happened. because a lot of times people don't know the information yet, right? So we want to
speculation.
Yeah, we want to give it a chance to germinate.
Ooh.
Yeah, I know. I got words.
I like
I got
that
words.
word.
We got to give it a chance to germinate. You know what I'm saying? So we're going to bring some good stories to you. But until then, Alex has a wonderful question this morning.
I do have a question. So y'all know I'm a thinker. I think a lot. What camera's on over here? So I was thinking, so hypothetically, if your girl is in a terrible accident and she has to have an emergency throat transplant, right? But the only throat available is a man throat. And I'm talking about a man throat, Adam's apple man throat. She gets a transplant, it's successful. Would you still receive oral sex from her?
I've got way more. We got to cultivate this question. Because what we not gonna do is just go straight to, yeah, I'd get head from my girl if she had a throat transplant. No, I got questions. First of all, after she gets this throat transplant, does she sound like them people who have emphysema where they be like, or does she sound like Glorilla?
Now you dating G to the L to the O,
Big glow. Okay, that's the first question I have. Second question I have: is the Adam's apple visible, or can you feel the Adam's apple when you
insert
when you're when you're enjoying the enjoyable?
But that was a question, a real life question, because now I want to know: can y'all feel the Adam's apple? Alphabet men?
Not just alphabet men in jail, men who sell drugs.
The alphabet, it covers them all.
Yeah,
that just covers them all.
Because I'm telling you right now, if you sell crack, you've gotten your dick sucked by a man.
It's called payment. It's called
if you sell crack, a man has sucked your dick. I swear to God.
Is this the working theory? I got a lot of drug dealers on my time. Let's see. How does that go? Let's see.
If you sell crack, you have gotten your thing sucked by a main. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. You're not gonna tell me anything else. So okay. Yeah, there's so many questions that go along with this, but I'm gonna say that if mentally she is a woman, and she has her original ovaries, then it's science, and science saved your woman and allowed you to be able to continue receiving the receivable. But
science, not nature.
I didn't turn on the background music.
It's medical science, right?
Y'all, I need some men. Okay, look. Okay, lightweight, heavy hitter. Hey, how you doing?
Right.
If your girl lost her throat and had to get a new throat, and the throat she got was from a man, is it?
Do you still put the pickle in the nickel? Are you getting mad?
Do you still try to rub that thingy in the back of her throat?
Right?
Hey, this is a good question because wet to wet. You know, y'all can always join the conversation at 404-254-4347. Go ahead and give us a call. We'd love to hear what you guys have to say. But this is what I wake up to. Like this is what I come to work for. I'm sitting up here trying to be educational with y'all. Find y'all some real good topics to talk about. You know what I'm saying? Let y'all know what's been going on over the weekend. And no, here comes Alex. Here come Alex with the question of the day.
But it's a good question.
Now this was gonna hit y'all in the head. Y'all ready? Y'all ready for this? Y'all ready for this? Alex, What were the answers on the internet?
Man. So I asked the internet the question, and to me it's overwhelming. 54% of dudes was like, hell yeah, I'm still hitting it. I'm gonna take that throat. I thought that was
So King Improvement Solutions said women be savage, shorty. She may got mad at you one day and be like, you sure like that man neck better than before.
I mean, think about it. If on average men are bigger, stronger, faster, more resilient, that man throat might do some things that the woman throat can't do. They got that Adam's apple. Imagine if you had a little extra. It's just like a little what do they call it? The little, like a pussy ring, but an Adam's apple. You know what I mean? Like I'm sure you could feel it from the inside.
I bet you if you hummed on it, it'd be different.
My response was like, man, I bet her moans changed. And I'm like, yeah, her moans probably changed.
So we're gonna motivate y'all now.
Not mucho.
Look, let me tell you something. Y'all be thinking it's me. It's not me. It's Alix. And then she up here eating these old weird smelling nuts. No, I don't want no nuts. Okay, I'll take it.
You don't have to allergy.
No, not that I know of. I'm allergic to that simp shit. No. Oh yeah, that's a nut. Oh, okay.
Definitely these nuts.
All right. So I got to motivate y'all so we can play some music and get into why people got fired today. Because that's what we got going on today. Oh, God.
You ain't like it?
Oh, no, it's good.
Oh.
Just dark chocolate is really dark. Yeah. It's got a... Yeah. Oh, it's got to bite early.
You stuck in the back of your throat?
Yeah. Okay, so... my motivation actually stems from Friday's show. We had two young ladies in here who have been putting in the effort to change their life, plus Alix. Alix too, but it wasn't about her. But these women woke up one day and decided that the life that they were living and the path that they were going down not only wasn't healthy for them, but wasn't the life that they wanted to live. It wasn't the person they wanted to be. So they decided to do something about it. In the building between the three young ladies in here, Alix, Brittany, and Kayla, we had a combined total of 540 pounds that was lost within 12 months, within a year. These women dedicated themselves to change. So I ask you, over the last year, what have you dedicated yourself to that was meant to make you a better person? Whether it's mentally, emotionally, financially, physically, what have you been willing to dedicate yourself to, stay steadfast and disciplined on? We talk a lot about other people, what they doing, what they not doing. Give me another nut. How they're accomplishing or not accomplishing their lives. No, okay, wait a minute. That's a lot of nuts.
Just two at a time. There we go.
Little nuts. What they're accomplishing and what they're not accomplishing. But the real question is, are you holding yourself accountable for what you're doing? See, every day these women get up and go to the gym. Every day. Not 3 days a week, not sometimes, every day. Every day these women pay attention to what they're eating, and not just what they're eating, but why they're eating it. Because they realize that the issues that they have with food stems nothing from the fact that they are hungry, but from emotional turmoil or issues that reside within themselves. They held themselves accountable for why their weight had got out of control, and then held themselves accountable for why and how they want to fix it. A lot of us are going through the days complaining about our problems. We're complaining about why things aren't the way we want them to be. But yet, we are lacking the discipline, the drive, the determination, and the mental fortitude to be able to change your life. You look at somebody in their situation and you look at them physically and you believe that they are lazy. You look at them physically and you believe that they don't have any discipline or that they've let themselves go. But after talking to those 3 women, I realized that these people have way more discipline than the average skinny person could ever have. These people have way more resolve. To go from not being able to walk from your car inside the grocery store to being able to outrun a zombie is amazing. And like I said, you don't have to outrun a zombie. You just got to outrun me. And trust me, all of them can outrun me. I believe without a shadow of a doubt that all 3 of these women are going to accomplish their mental goals for their physical body. And the reason why I believe that, no matter what it is, because see, you think that the perfection is supposed to be a size 3, 4, 5, or whatever. For them, perfection is whatever is going to make them happy. I believe that they not only will accomplish that, but they will maintain it. That they've chosen a new lifestyle for themselves to go along with the lifestyle that they believe they want to have. And again, I say, what are you doing to accomplish the goals that your brain has set out for you, that your body is fighting you over? How are you being disciplined, and how are you being steadfast to be the person that you know you need to be or want to be? A lot of people won't read a book to save your life. But a lot of the information that you need to become a better person is there in a book. But you're unwilling to be steadfast in picking up a book and just reading 5 pages a day. Hello. Maybe I'm saying something that don't make sense to you, or maybe I'm saying something that makes so much sense to you that you know that I'm talking to you. You know how when the preacher be talking and he just have a sermon, but for some reason he know your heart?
They're always talking to me.
That's because you a sinner.
Definitely.
Hopefully today I knew somebody's heart. And I'm speaking to you in a way that you needed to hear it. The love that you have for yourself is shown by what you do to make yourself better. If you're not doing anything to go through this journey of life and be better than you were yesterday, be better than you've ever been, then what's the purpose of going through this life? You're just a voyeur. You're not an active participant in the world. And right now, we have enough people who are not actively participating in this world. We have enough of that. Absolutely have enough of that. So that's it.
No, yeah. That what you said.
Back to throat babies.
Just real quick though, I think that's the what you got from the conversation is what I always try to convey whenever I do interviews with these girls. It's the fact that it's not, don't look at them. Watch, just watch. You know what I mean? Don't look, just watch. How you saying, like the skinniest person would look at them and be like, oh, I can outrun, I can outdo, I can blah, blah, blah. But the whole point of the program is to show you that big girls can move.
Right.
And we might be there. You might see a size 14 and think she's unhealthy because size 6 over here looks better in her jeans. But the whole point of the program is to not judge a book by its cover.
Right.
So I feel like that message was received. So I like it. I'm here for it.
Yeah. And I really appreciate you bringing them into me. I've been following both of them on Instagram and both of them on TikTok. And I promise to God, I can't do half of the stuff that they be doing.
Dang. There's another one who wasn't able to come who's actually more active than both of them.
I cannot. I know I can't. But again, that thought process has started working in my head where I even started saying, okay, look how far I went, Alix. And I'm only telling her because I know eventually she's going to get me to do it. Like I know her. I'm in here in my head thinking, okay, so my car fixed. I can make it all the way out there, right? Because that was a big reason why I wasn't going. That was a big reason. So then I was like, what days could I go at 11 o'clock? And I'm like, I don't have nothing to do on Mondays after the show is over. I could go with Alix and follow Alix and go to the gym at 11 o'clock. And then I was like, well, on Tuesdays, I don't have anything to do. I can go to the gym on Tuesdays at 11 o'clock. And then, do y'all do Sundays? Y'all don't do Sundays? Okay, well, that's all I got for you. Because Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, I have shows all around the 11 o'clock hour.
Well, lucky for you.
Oh, shit.
Big Girls Move has an online program. And guess who stars in it? So you can work out with me.
You ever put your foot so deep in your man throat? I knew I should have shut the hell up. I was good, and I was so good when I gave them their praises. Thank y'all. I was so good when I gave them their praises, but I messed up when I said I could do this myself and work out. So, okay, so if I come into the studio 2 days a week and then do the other 3 days a week,
via online,
I think I could do that.
Absolutely. And the online classes are only 15 minutes or 15-minute segments meant to be done twice a day. So normally suggested back to back, but if you have to break it down in between shows, you can do them 15 minutes is all you need.
15 minutes ain't that bad. And I mean, I could do 15 minutes in here.
Yeah, that's what it's meant for. It's meant to be able to, like, the idea is that you take it on your lunch break. You take it while you're in between cooking meals, or, you know what I'm saying? Just easy access, easy to do. So, yeah.
All right. Well, who else want to start this movement with me? Like I told them, I'm not trying to lose weight for real, because I'm finally at a weight or at a size that I kind of like. You know what I mean? Like I could see a little bit of curve in my shadow. You know what I'm saying? At first, my shadow was real.
Yeah, you
real olive oil.
What they call you in Jamaica? I forget the word, but you was that.
Magwan. I don't know, but I was real up and down. Now I got little curve. Yeah, I got little lady humps in there. Yeah. So I don't really want to lose that, but I do want to be able to outrun my kids if a zombie attack us.
The little sacrifices.
It's a reason why I had two. It's the reason why you have 2 kids. There it is. I want to be able to outrun my kids. I don't have any endurance. And I'm getting older. So, you know, my endurance is going away. I want to be able to stretch my body, feel leaner, you know, be able to pick things up, bend, you know?
Yeah.
And they swear to God that if I do this shit with them, eventually I'll have Meg the Stallion knees, because my knees are all the way Meg the Griffin. And I have about 3 minutes of, not that 3 minutes is a long time. I have about 30 seconds worth of twerk in me.
You'll be
I
good.
would like to have about 3 minutes worth of knee time, because who was it? Brittany and Kayla both said the same thing. They was like, being heavier, the first thing that they noticed, or one of the things that they noticed, was that their knees And now Kayla was like, she can get down there. If Kayla can get down there and stay down there, I should be able to get down there and stay down there. Oh yeah,
Alicia stay down there. I'm talking about she going 3-4 hours. Like,
man,
she stay down there. I'm not a dancer, but I mean, I do cartwheels into splits, and you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, I seen you do the splits. I can't open my legs that far.
so you definitely, just the more you do it, the more you eat it.
Look, I don't have nothing to prove no more. I'm already married.
Same.
Already got mine. And I got mine before the whole Instagram thing kicked in.
I got mine, but I want yours.
So, you know, I ain't even trying to prove. I ain't trying to do tricks and prove nothing. You know what I'm saying? But
yeah.
I want to feel confident.
Absolutely.
Not confident. Competent.
Absolutely.
I love that you heard it the right way too. Got me over here eating these chocolate nuts. I ain't had no black nuts in a long time.
Woo, I love me some dark chocolate nuts.
Man, all my nuts been light skinned.
Yeah, no.
You know, like the ones with the
dusting of cinnamon.
No, I ain't had no cinnamon nuts. I was gonna say the yogurt ones.
Oh,
my nuts been light skinned.
I don't like light skinned nuts. That's why we can get along.
Some nuts for everybody.
I take the dark chocolate. I like salt and pepper nuts.
Yeah, so.
I'm gonna always bring it back.
Red Warriors Love said, are you afraid of weights? For every pound you lose is 5 pounds of pressure off your knees. I don't want to lose no weight though. I just wanted to tone up because see, I'm soft. I'm just soft. I don't want to be as soft, and I don't want to take out a rib.
Not Janet Jackson style. If I was your girl,
I don't want to take out no rib to get this.
Yeah, I mean, I will.
And I ain't necessarily looking for a 6-pack either at this point. I'm too old for that.
No, you're not, Jada. Yeah, I thought you got big Jada vibes.
I don't need no 6-pack.
You could.
I just needed to be flat, and I just want to see everything. I just want to see everything. Just
literally 2 months. 2 months, and you'll be where you want to be.
She lying.
I'm telling the truth. I'm telling the truth.
Y'all, what we gonna do is we gonna go to a music break and watch somebody with some 6-pack and some Megan knees. We're gonna play some music for you guys, and then when we get back, we have another great show planned for you today. Today is Boss Moves. We're gonna talk about today is Bro I Got Fired. We're going to talk about who lost their job and why, or who might need to lose their job. Later on in the day, we have some Ask the Hood, and we have a Stir the Pot question.
Yes, stir.
My Stir the Pot question is, where is the legality of arresting a woman that is pregnant to protect her pregnancy? I know y'all saying, nah, don't nobody get arrested for being pregnant, but it's people who are actually in jail right now for being pregnant. So, yeah, we gonna talk about this. We got a story to talk about, all right? Yeah. Until then, we'll be right back. This is All Hustle No Fear on Hits 92.3. I am your girl, Sunshine Reigns. This is
God's baby mama.
Okay.
I didn't know who I was gonna be right now. God's baby mama.
And we will be right back.
Can we link up tonight? Drink some rock and Sprite tonight. My pussy is super tight. Couple years without taking pipe. I am squirting back to back. I made a mess over the floor. Moaning out loud, the neighbors banging on my door, but the pounding ain't gon' get it. You gotta put your tongue all up in it. Give me a better feeling, shy fucking your brain. You know you like it. Stop holding back, baby boy, don't try to fight it. Got a little insane, orgasm riot. I'm an Aries, baby daddy, you a Pisces. I'd rather make love than get a quickie. Love it when you're on top, go slow in me. And when we make love, it's a hell of a drug. I'm addicted to you like I'm a coke fiend now. Put it in your face, know you like the way it tastes. The way I scream your name in your ear, I wanna slurp it up, stimulate from my reaction. You know I like it rough, handcuffing me in action. So choke me up on your back, I do the scratches. On top of cars, up in these bushes. On these staircases, no fucks where we do it. Don't tell nobody what we do. I won't tell nobody what we do. Keep this between me and you. All of this between me and you. Let me fuck on you. LMF for you.
Hey, bro. Bro, what the hell is you in here listening to, boy?
Yeah, I already know, boy.
You in love, ain't you?
Goddamn, bro.
Who she is, bro?
Man.
Who is she? Where the hell we finna go?
It's something. It's something you should know. I got drugs in my car. Drugs inside my car. Drugs inside my car. I got a stick on me too.
Damn, bro. Why you tell me? Damn, bro. Why you tell me?
Drugs inside my car. Drugs inside my car. I got the stick on me too.
Damn, bro. Why you tell me? Damn, bro. Why you tell me?
She told me to stay at home. She didn't even pick up the phone.
Man, I ain't put a gun in your head. Man, you know you grown.
Hey, stop trying to hide that shit. Don't make no sudden moves.
Hey, I gotta hide that sack. Man, I got too much to lose.
Alright, okay, be cool. His ass just got out the car.
Can't do nothing but be smooth. You just stay where you are.
Alright, bet. Don't start sinking, daddy.
Something you should know.
What?
I got drugs in my car. Drugs inside my car. Drugs inside my car. I got the stick on me too.
Damn, bro. Why you tell me? Damn, bro. Why you tell me?
Drugs inside my car. Drugs inside my car. I got the stick on me too.
Damn, bro. Why you tell me? Damn, bro. Why you tell me? Hey, everything gon' be alright.
Okay.
Just sit back. Hold tight.
Hey, yeah, I know my dog, but I can't throw away my life.
Hey, this is all on me, not on you. Yeah, I know that you had that situation and been down this road before.
Hey, we two peas in the pod. You was there when life was hard.
Hey, I appreciate that, bro, but I'm the one taking the charge.
Yeah, facts. Well, I guess we gotta sit right here and wait, bro.
Yeah, I know, but I'm blessed, so we gon' be straight, bro.
Cool.
Hey.
We spent our lives in the hood, and ain't no limit to the drugs they dealin'. The drugs they dealin'. Yeah, we spent our lives in the hood, and ain't no limit to the drugs they dealin'. The drugs they dealin'.
I'm up in that this money. People think it's funny. You walk when I be running. I need it in a hurry. Look, shawty body curvy. Her man looking worried. Don't wanna have to bury. Your tail tuck scurry. I don't want no problem. I'll be the one to solve them. Don't fight over no bitches. Too many in the world. She's never really yours. You're never really hers. My vision full of blurs. These niggas looking scared. Looking like a coward. Your attitude is sour. You do it for the minute. I do it for the hour. God gave me the power. Grace and gave me mercy. Haters wanna curse me, but their weapons didn't prosper. Satan tried to hurt me. Chocolate like a Hershey. New York out to New Jersey. Like James, I'm worthy. He see a G coming, but I don't wanna. If I did, she's a goner. We be smoking marijuana in some corner of the AA. The top of the AA. It's the top of the AA. The top of the AA. I'd have her in a sauna. By the end of the night, we'd be under the moonlight. By the end of the night, we'd be on Versace sheets with a bottle of Bel Air, looking up at the stars with just a few cares. Fingers through your hair, playing truth or dare. You're a model, I'm a player. It's been groomed to not care or give a fuck about this bullshit in the world. I only care about my little boy and two little girls. My wife and my mama, my daddy and my brothers, and everybody else. They get caught up in the struggle and suffer. Long suffering, my friend. It's the top of the AA. The top of the AA. It's the top of the AA. The top of the AA.
Good morning, good morning, good morning. I am Sunshine Reigns with All Hustle, No Fear, and we are radio that you have to watch. That's right. We are radio that you need to tune into to watch all of the fun that is going down here at the Hits 92.3 station. So what I need you to do is follow me at All Hustle, No Fear on YouTube, or follow Hits 92.3 on Facebook, and tune in Monday through Friday from 7 to 10 a.m. for All Hustle, No Fear. We are After Dark Radio in the morning. Y'all, no matter how hard I try to keep this show reined in, it's people like Red Warriors Love that just be adding fuel and embers to the fire. Red Warriors Love, how dare you? How dare you give her fuel to keep this question going? How dare you, Red Warriors Love? I am so disgusted with you right now. So, y'all already know we done had this question lingering around, right? And the question is, if your girl got in a car accident or in some kind of, just tragic accident and she lost her throat and she had to get a throat transplant, would you still allow her to give you fellatio because it's a man's throat now? Because she had the only one that was available was a dude. I'm a dude. She's a dude. He's a dude. We're all dudes. Here come Red Warriors Love with the scientific answer, talking about probably not, because due to the fact that a woman's throat has glands that are the same as the vagina. Bruh.
It be wet.
Bruh.
Don't piece wet.
Don't give Alix no fuel to this question, Shirley. Like, bruh.
So a man's now I'm really wonder. So men's throat is made different than the woman's throat. Only one person can really answer this question. The bees.
What?
The bisexuals.
Oh. I am so green. I am so green because I swear to God, my ass was thinking about the buzz. I was like, what do bees have to do with this question?
Only bisexuals can answer this.
We need a bisexual man to answer this
Mhm.
question. Does it feel different between a woman and a man giving you fellatio? Because I figure it's just all teeth and tongue.
No teeth, all throat, tongue if they like it.
I mean, don't act like it ain't some bad people out there who can't do it right and give you teeth.
No, well, I know
Look,
someone who likes biters. They like a little biting action, which was crazy to me, but hey, if you trust me.
What? A woman can orgasm from her throat?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Give me the pen.
What?
I need this pen. This is episode 446.
Absolutely. There's a I don't even know if I want to tell this story on
Nope,
air.
nope. We'll save that for behind.
He's absolutely right. Yeah.
So CC, get your friends. I don't know where CC is. I know she's somewhere close by. Wherever she is, CC, I need help. Come get your friends.
It's like reading Rainbow. We're learning.
The people are acting out again. Okay.
The more you know.
All right. So we're going to be smart again. We got Bride got fired. The first one is called PTO request denied. The next one is called Don't Call Me With That BS. And the last one is called Fired in a Dream. How y'all want to get this thing-a-langin'?
Fired in a Dream. Sounds like some shit I'll go through.
Okay, bet. Fired in a Dream. Let's get this thing started up. A Mississippi-based furniture company abruptly fired nearly 27,000 workers days before Thanksgiving, according to multiple reports. Right. Right before midnight on November 21st, thousands of workers, many whom were asleep, received a text message from United Furniture Industry saying that they were terminated effectively and were no longer allowed to return to work. At the instruction of the board of directors, we regret to inform you that due to overseeing business circumstances, the company has been forced to make the difficult decision to terminate the employment of all of its employees effective immediately. Your layoff from the company is expected to be permanent, and all benefits will be terminated without provision of COBRA. A follow-up email from the company read, referring to the federal law that gives employees who lose their job the option to keep their employee-sponsored health insurance under certain circumstances. The company also instructed its drivers to immediately return equipment, inventory, and delivery documents, regardless of whether or not they have completed their delivery. Employees were given no explanation for why they were terminated so abruptly. On Tuesday, UFI sent out an update regarding the retrieval of their belongings, which FreightWaves reviewed. As soon as the property manager can provide a safe and orderly process for former employees to come and gather their belongings, they will do so. We are not certain of the time frame, but but we will communicate proactively. In response, numerous employees expressed shock and frustration at the abrupt firing. One employee told FreightWaves, "It's not fair to the laborers who seriously worked so hard to be blindsided like this. It's not fair to the mom who just had a baby to wonder if she even has health insurance to cover it. It's not fair to the cancer patient in the midst of chemo about how to pay for her treatments." Another employee, TJ Martin, told WLBT, "This has been a drastic shock to every one of us, and that puts a damper on everyone's spirit, especially when you're told to be ready to hit it hard Monday. Every one of us is dedicated to the company. We consider each other to be family members." On Wednesday, former employee Tora Neal filed a lawsuit against the company, alleging that it violated the Federal Worker Adjustment and Retaining Notification Act by not providing at least 60 days notice of its shutdown. Okay, I have a question. Why do y'all believe that jobs owe y'all any kind of foresight into them about to fire you?
That part.
Let me explain something to you. Never in the niggadom of niggas have I ever believed a job would ever do right by me. except for this one. This is the only job where I feel like the owner of the company will make sure I'm okay to the best of their ability. Any other job that I've had, the whole belief of a 2-week notice, the only reason why I'm giving you a 2-week notice is because I'm taking 2 weeks off with my vacation time to use that 2 weeks to go to this other job and do training, to do new hire training.
Onboarding.
Yeah. Cuz I'm telling you right now, I give jobs the exact same grace that they give me. Don't let a job sit up here and gaslight you talking about you're going to leave the other employees in a bad place if you leave without giving a 2-week notice. Excuse me, Sharon. Every time I came to work, Robin sat up here gaslighting me, talking about I talk too loud and I be laughing. And oh my God, I like the way you did your hair today. Did you do something different? And she kept eating tuna fish in the office after I told her it smelled like ass. And she ate all my food. So I don't care if she's going to have a harder time. I want you to work her twice as hard. Not only that, they hit you with that, oh, you might want to come back to this job. Why? Why would I want to come back to a toxic environment? I know why I left in the first place. Ain't nobody coming back. You don't want to quit like that because you don't want to blow up a bridge, or you don't want to what is it? You don't
burn your bridge?
You don't want to burn the bridge. No, I want to blow it up. I got napalm, bitch.
Big bitch.
Literally said that to a job one time too. Like, let me explain something to y'all. Y'all rights, the rights that you have in most states, they are called a right to work state, which means the employer has no reason to give you why they want to fire you. Okay, they can fire you for whatever reason they feel like it, because you blink too much.
Yep.
As a matter of fact, what they can do is they can drop your hours all the way down to 1 hour a week and force you to quit.
Shout out
So
to Target.
why do you give them the luxury of expecting them not to treat always? If you are working a job where you know you don't have any any job security, continue like you don't have a contract is what I'm saying. Okay.
Yeah.
If you don't have an actual contract for your job, if you work any kind of job where you just walked on, filled out a paper application, and they called you, always be in search of a new job. Always have your job application out there on Indeed. Always be going to new and better job interviews. Okay. Be that person who take the lunch break off to go to the job interview at the Civic Center. Okay. Be the girl who got interviewed by the news, and then her job called and said, did I see you at the Civic Center interviewing for another job? Yes, you did.
I was at the job
fair.
fair.
Yes, I was. I had a boss do that to me. He said, why is, I was working for Family Dollar. Why is a shoe company, and he talks so down on him. Why is this shoe salesman calling me, asking me for a reference for you? Were you out looking for a job? I said, when was I not?
Right.
Explain to me when this became a career option for me, sir. I'm sorry. No, I'm always looking for a job. I'm always looking for a job. This is honestly, I promise y'all, after excuse me, after becoming a hairstylist and doing radio, that's the only time in my life where I wasn't actively looking for a second job or a job just in case. I've always had another job lined up, or a job I knew this is where I'm about to go if anything happens here. Not in this country. There is no workers' rights. The reason why they don't want unions, the reason why Starbucks is fighting against the unions, I honestly believe that teacher unions don't do their job effectively. Because if a teacher union really did its job the way it was supposed to, teacher starting salary would be $65,000 a year. Easy.
Yeah.
Easy. Y'all have already proven y'all worth. Y'all have already proven the country did not make it with parents having a Zoom school for 6 weeks.
We got a
We
whole
lost
generation
our shit.
of children who's slow.
We
The
lost
pandemic.
our shit. There is no reason why teachers, let me be the head of the teacher union. I swear to God, I'll get y'all paid within 6 months. But y'all got to be steadfast and y'all got to be willing. Y'all, I'm talking about we got to be willing to really do this right. Do you know how much money school systems make off of the federal government for having kids in school?
Oh yeah. Yeah, they get paid per ass in seat.
Y'all not even doing this right. Y'all looking at it wrong. Instead of telling the teachers don't show up, tell the kids don't show up.
That part.
Start making it so that the money don't come through the school. We have no students to teach, ma'am.
I mean, I'm here for it.
You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you. On this week, all the kids stay out. On this week, all the teachers stay out. And you always make sure it balance out so that they not out at the same time.
Right? Cause some confusion.
Hey, I promise you, I get all of us paid. I get everybody paid. I'm fix this.
That's real.
These folks knew that this firing was coming.
That's my point. That's my point. When you're I've been fired hundreds of times, and I knew. Every time I knew. It might have hit me out the blue on that day. But I knew it was coming. You know what I mean?
And then why is y'all mad at this? Look, they could have fired y'all at work after you finished your shift. They could have fired y'all while y'all was in motion to get to work. At least you woke up in the morning, looked at your phone, and was like, well, damn. I ain't got to go to work now.
I got fired that way when text was first invented. I was a short order cook at a
The best fire I ever got was one where I got called before I even got to work. Fire me before I get there, please.
Yeah,
because before I even leave the house, I'm already sending my application out to that job. I'm calling. Hey, so y'all need me to start when? Right? You know what I'm saying?
I got fired via a friend. They called my friend and told my friend. Well, they saw her, told her to tell me I was fired.
I would have sued them. I would have sued them. You know why? Because you're not gonna tell my business.
Yeah, that is true.
No, don't be telling nobody my business, why I got fired and everything else. Plus, not only that, when you fired me, I need an explanation. Unless you fired and everything like everybody like this. This was look. Dasher Creation said I think it's $55 a day per child. That sounds like prison.
No,
that sounds like jail.
It is.
$55 a day per child. We don't even look. Let me tell y'all something. Y'all, you know how strategic I am. We not even gonna tell the whole school to be gone. That's dumb. That's dumb. We gonna do this strategically. At this particular school, on this day, we telling all the seniors don't show up. On this school, on this particular day, we telling all the second grade teachers don't show up. We fucking up the system. Do you know how hard it is to find a whole group of teachers for one grade?
Man.
In the whole school?
Right now it's just hard to find teachers.
Right.
Yeah.
We gonna collapse the system until y'all want to listen to us. Do y'all know what's going on in South Carolina? Y'all know what's going on in South Carolina right now? A whole bunch of people who ain't teachers are being lobbyists, and they are going into the they done disrupted a school board.
Yeah, the South Carolina Board of Education.
The person that the people hired, that the people voted for, who just happened to be black, just lost his job. He got voted out by the school board. Who running the school board? Our Lady of Liberty, or our Confederate Liberty.
Moms of Liberty.
Yeah, them. Then they fired the lawyer.
Like it is.
They fired the lawyer too. You know who the lawyer was? A black woman. Now they done fired these people for no reason after the people done voted these folks in, done fired these people the same day they got hired, right? And then said, we don't have to tell you why we firing them. That's none of y'all business. Then hit them with the and now we also not gonna teach CRT, and we not gonna teach and we gonna burn some books.
Yeah, we're gonna ban some more books. We're not teaching CRT.
Teachers. Come on now, y'all. I'm gonna need y'all to work together. I know y'all got a underground system of being able to talk to each other. Y'all got
do.
shorthand.
Black Planet.
Y'all got teacher. Y'all got a teacher talk. Y'all got something.
Y'all
But
better call Shivy and get it together.
I'm telling y'all, I need
Mm-mm.
y'all to get together, and I need y'all to have a conversation. You know what I'm saying? Like I believe y'all can do this.
You can, and I think your statement about teachers unions being inept is accurate. And
Yeah, teachers unions aren't for the teachers.
my cousins
Teachers
dealt with
unions
them,
are
yeah,
definitely for the government.
Yeah,
The teachers union, because I'm gonna tell you why teachers unions aren't for teachers, because there are way too many teachers that have been assaulted by people, and I'm saying people because at this point, once a little kid put their hands on you and give you a concussion, that is no longer a child. In my eyes, that's an adult, because I'm gonna whoop your ass. But the fact that there are so many teachers that have been assaulted in their classrooms and the kids are allowed to still come back to class, that is an issue. That's an issue.
Because you would be in jail if it was the streets.
That's an issue. There's no other job that you can have where you can be assaulted and you have to go back to work with your assaulter.
Your assailant, yeah.
Your assailant, assaulter, the perpetrator. I'm saying, no, teachers, what's up?
Right.
And the reason why they do this to y'all is because teachers is a job that's mainly held by women. I'll wait. They sit up here and gaslight y'all and tell y'all that y'all have to have this extra education, that y'all have to be some of the most educated people on the planet to be able to teach other people. But then when y'all don't want to do y'all job, they go get a lunch lady. Explain this to me. Explain to me why y'all education ain't free. As a teacher union, that would be the first thing that I would do. Our education should be free. Why? Because the people that you want teaching people should be the smartest people around. True. You don't want the people teaching people to be dumb people. Make their education easy for them to get and free to get so that they want to be able to teach people what they learn. I don't know. That just sounds smart on my half. I haven't said this in a long time.
Everything you saying makes
but
sense.
Sunshine for President 2050.
There she go. Sunshine and
Sunshine for President for 2050. Because what the hell? That makes the most sense. Oh, we got a lot of comments over here. You ain't doing your job. What's going on?
I'm listening to you. So teacher Anitra said her last job did this. She said they dropped me down to part-time after the pandemic, then allowed me to come home, and then told me I had to come back, and they understood if I left because of being a parent is more important. They kind of set you up. They set you up.
They set you up.
Yeah, a lot of jobs did that. Hey Samu, it's been a while. He says Mississippi is a right to work state and they don't have to announce the firings. Yep. That's what I tell everyone. I worked with a woman who got fired for using too much copy paper.
Go vote. Please go vote.
Yeah.
Because things like this are things like I'm not voting for the big stuff no more.
It don't matter. Anything with an electoral vote, it don't matter.
I'm voting for the stuff that I can definitely see some change gonna come. Okay? If I had a chance to vote where we can figure out, because again, we got more people listening. So if you are out there, we are working on a conversation. We're working on a story. We're trying to change what we do just a little bit. And instead of just bringing you stories that, that are out here, we're cultivating this one. I want to talk about HOAs. The good, the bad, the ugly, the messed up, the what the hell, the insane. I want to hear y'all HOA stories. I want to hear what your HOA is forcing you to do, told you to do, done to you. We got a story right now where we found a woman who had a home in an HOA, and they sold her house from up underneath her.
Yep.
They sold her house from up underneath her.
But no signature required.
Nothing at all. Somebody just came up and was like, we want to go and look at the upstairs bedroom because we bought this house. Excuse me, what? It's got what you say. The HOA told your friend that they mailbox letters wasn't dark enough.
Yeah, they wasn't the right
I'm
shade of
actually
black.
with that one. Wait. Hold on.
No,
not that. But look, let me tell y'all something. As a Uber driver, as a past Uber driver, and as somebody who delivers DoorDash, look, I think all mailbox numbers and letters need to be in that glow in the dark paint. I don't understand why it's not
in
at
rave
this point.
colors.
Yeah, no, just paint that glows in the dark.
Yeah,
because when I'm driving down the street at night, I can't see your numbers. I can't.
Someone might have took them.
You can do it on the floor, on the ground. When you paint it on the ground, paint it in.
No, I do think there needs to be a uniformity to address numbers. It's just safety.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, the HOA can dictate the size of your number. The HOA. What are some things the HOA dictates in your neighborhood?
The color of your the color of your door, how high your grass is. I had somebody tell me that the HOA told them that they needed to paint their grass.
Yeah,
because their grass wasn't green enough in the wintertime.
Yeah, they have certain grass you could choose from in my mom's HOA.
They got HOAs that tell you things like you gotta change the color of your mulch. Your mulch has bleach from the skin and it don't look new enough.
Yeah,
so you need new mulch.
Red mulch, brown mulch. That is very true. I just couldn't imagine how you're gonna tell me what kind of grass I can grow. Grass is from the earth, dog. Like, what do you mean?
They'll tell you things like you got to get rid of the leaves in your yard, sir. This is outside. Where do the leaves come from? Outside. Where do the leaves go? Outside.
Yeah.
I think, I'm not gonna lie, that's one of the weirdest things to me. People who clear all of the leaves off they front lawn.
That's weird. Shout out to my neighbor.
We live in a forest, y'all. Y'all know that? Georgia is a forest.
It is.
You ain't never gonna get rid of the leaves. Like, what is you doing? Just mow the lawn. And then they do the dumbest things in my neighborhood. They blow all the leaves into the street so that when the wind blow, it can blow right back into your yard.
I hate when folks put them down the sewer drain because guess what? That shit get clogged. That shit get clogged.
I hate that. I hate that so bad. But yes, these poor people, they lost their job in the middle of the night.
Thanksgiving.
And I think that's horrible. I absolutely think that's horrible. But at the same time, if you working these jobs these days, the way life is now, nobody is working at a company for 40 years and getting a pension and a watch no more.
A fucking watch.
Y'all not getting that no more. So don't give these jobs your undivided attention and your undivided devotion. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna give you another one. Hold on. This lady right here. This lady asked for PTO. At least in my mind, she asked for PTO, but she got denied. So she said, okay, bet. That's what I got from the story. I'm not sure if that's what happened, but I'm gonna tell it to y'all, and y'all tell me if this would have happened. Red Warriors Love said, my neighbor lost their home for not keeping their grass short enough. I know you effing lying. I know you effing lying.
I'll go batshit crazy.
I know you effing lying. I'm bleaching everybody's front lawn. I'm bleaching everybody's front lawn.
I'm not losing my house over no grass. That's ridiculous. No, I've definitely seen some crazy shit with our particular HOA. What we pay a certain price, it hasn't gone up or down, but the services they have provided have gone down.
That too.
So I'm over here like we was getting our lawn maintained, 2-3 times a week. Now it's once every 2 weeks, and you can see a visible difference. I feel like y'all owe me. Give me some of my money back. I couldn't use the pool for the last 2 or 3 weeks of the season. I need some of that money's back. Like I don't like HOA. That's kind of weird.
So if you have an HOA story, please let us know, because I would like to know. Hold on, this ain't pulling up. Judge loses her job over virtual. Let's see.
We're trying to find out PTO story. I didn't know judges get PTO.
No, I made that up.
Oh, Sunshine come with her own headlines.
Okay, let's see.
We got.
Let's see. Judge, talk to them.
Hey y'all. No, like such I said, we just trying to cultivate some new stories and get things off the ground over here. We doing HOAs and what was our other one we were talking about that we wanted to get
The
some
throat.
interest? Well, y'all know the we'll say the throat for the behind the scenes because Red Warrior hit on something that is very, very accurate, but I think that's not the gist of this particular show. I'm gonna behave today, but no, yeah. We're just trying to expand some things for y'all and give
Here
y'all
we
a
go.
little more. A little more. Oh, I forgot she passed.
All right, here we go. So, a Colombian judge was half naked on Zoom and she got suspended.
Oh, damn.
So, like I said, she probably asked for some PTO and they told her no. So she said, all right, then. I got y'all last. I'm gonna get my PTO one way or another. A Colombian judge, famous for posting provocative pictures of herself, just got suspended from her judicial position for showing up to virtual court half naked. You heard it right. Justice Vivian Paloma, decided to preside over a recent Zoom hearing for a criminal case wearing sexy lingerie and puffing on a cigarette. She also posed for the camera on her bed while listening in on the alleged car bombing case. When she did speak, Polana would slur her words. At one point, she shut off the camera for nearly an hour, apparently aware of her crude behavior. The judge's X-rated escapades reportedly violated multiple administrative regulations, and Colombia's Judiciary Disciplinary Commission handed down a 3-month unpaid suspension, citing her lack of respect for her judgeship. The commission launched this investigation after the video of the hearing went viral. Whoa. Ha. For her part, Paloma reportedly denied being half naked, claiming she was in bed during the hearing because she had low blood pressure, and an anxiety attack. She also blamed other judges for bullying her over the way she provocatively dresses. Paloma has also reportedly been investigated for posting photos of herself in skimpy lingerie and BDSM style outfits on social media. She's deactivated her Instagram in the wake of her suspension. Like I said, F around and find out. I asked y'all for a day off. Told y'all I wasn't feeling good, but y'all got me up here judging other people, and now y'all want to judge me.
Right. I'm kind of mad though when that last statement talking about she's been investigated for wearing certain type of outfits. Ain't no man been investigated for wearing no, you know what I'm saying? It's because she a woman. She's a woman.
I mean, but really, what kind of outfits is a man about to come to work in that he need to be investigated in? I ain't never seen no judge come up into the job with no gray sweatpants on and his thing like Trinidad James.
If a man comes in with gray sweats, is he gonna be treated the same way she is if she come in with a halter top?
If he coming in with some gray sweats and his thing ain't in the slang, it is gonna be judged.
Is it?
I'm telling you right now, if I see your gavel in your pants, I'm judging.
I mean,
I'm judging.
But I doubt that they're gonna go the length of investigating her.
I ain't seen no man judge come to work with his pectorials out,
but that's
cruising it up.
Don't judges wear robes anyways? Why do they know what she has on? Because it's posted on her Instagram. So I guarantee you there's a man judge out there in some damn Speedos on the beach. You know what I'm saying? Doing Speedo shit.
I want to see.
Getting dang.
I want to see.
Man throat.
Where you at?
I'm just saying.
Where you at?
I want to be on her team, but she look a little crazy. She look real crazy.
Karen the Connector said we got fined $25 a day for having magnets on the garage doors.
Yep.
I know you lying.
Yep.
I know you lying. I will never have a HOA.
Yeah.
I would never have a HOA. I'd rather go mow my neighbor's lawn myself to help my property value go back up before I pay a HOA.
Yeah, HOA
Swear to
are
God.
the devil.
Y'all, we got to go ahead and go to our next break of the day. When we get back from this break, I actually want to finish out I lightweight want to finish out this last one because it's funny. And then we'll get into boss moves. Okay. Our boss moves is actually a stir the pot question. This stir the pot question comes from Alabama, and basically, is there validity in arresting a woman who is pregnant to protect the unborn child?
Dun-dun-dun.
Yeah, I know y'all wondering, wait, what? I know. We'll come back to that when we get right back here on All Hustle No Fear. Let's see. We need a music video because I'm feeling musicy.
A little dancey.
A little dancey, you know. Let's go ahead and hit them with a little dubs of hash. When we get back, we will talk more on these topics. Make sure you go tell a friend. To tune in. I dare you to tag your girl, your sneaky link, and your baby mama all in the same thread and tell them to go ahead and follow. This is All Hustle No Fear on Hits 92.3, the real definition of internet radio.
Hey, it's your main man, International Jones. Inviting you to meet my main man,
Dubs of hash.
as he does Rosewood for you. You know, everything gonna be extra groovy, like a big booty there to move it. Trust me. And I know you can dig it like 4 shovels. But I want you to sit back and roll them thick, like a chick. And all she eat is grits. Had the nerve to raise kids. I know somebody heard me. Hey Dubs, I want you to do your thing. I know what it is, but show them what it ain't. Get to it.
Good day to be alive. Come through flying. Seats lean back and I smell it like pine. Damn, shawty, she a dime. I can't even lie. Shawty so bad, she complimenting my fly. Carry me a thick thigh. All the nigga wanna hustle and we ducking that corona. Wake up, miss calls, miss texts. All I want could go next, no stress. Wake up, it's 5. Gon' leave them seats right back. I teach your bitch how to act. We bored and please no regret. I didn't always what to say. Hey, yeah. Wake up in the morning, it's 5 a.m. Miss calls, miss texts, I ain't even stressed. Last night a nigga, I was on my flicks. Southside shit, yeah, Jamaican lounge, smoking the pound. Southside Atlanta, that's how it go down. I'm with chicken flipping the stimulus. From nothing to something, then we gon' go home and have sex. That's a good day, stay free to live. I'm always happy to get paid. Roll it up, yeah, it's a blessing, yeah. I want the side and the extras, yeah. Try to fit you in my schedule, yeah. Hey. Good day to be alive, coming through flying. Seats lean back and I smell it like pine. Damn, shawty, she a dime, I can't even lie. Shawty so bad, she complimenting my fly. Carry me a thick thighs. All the nigga wanna hustle and we ducking that corona. Wake up, miss call, miss text. All I want could go next, no stress. Wake up, it's 5. Gon' leave them seats right back. Yeah, I teach your bitch how to act. We bored and please no regret. I didn't always what to say. Hey, yeah.
Everybody out here talking about they want a new thing, a new thing. To the old flame calling saying, baby, we can work it out. What you talking about? Everybody out here talking about they trying to do things, yeah. To the old flame calling saying, baby, we can work it out. What you talking about? God, I'm still in love. Still in love, we can work it out. Maybe talk it out. Still in love, trying to work it out. While we walking out. Everybody tired of trying, sick and tired of people lying. Got them on it, but the devil behind it. Take heed. I ain't thinking I was blinded. Thought if I bought them a diamond that they love would be timeless, but they declined it. Crazy. People always knows it, trying to find out who you stroking. Wanna be noticed cause they feelings hurt and broken, maybe. And that's how love can be stolen. Got them calling me and hopeful, leaving emojis. Got me giving brotherly roses, take these.
Everybody out here talking about they want a new thing, a new thing. To the old flame calling saying, baby, we can work it out. What you talking about? Everybody out here talking about they trying to do things, trying new things, yeah. To the old flame calling saying, baby, we can work it out. What you talking about? God, I'm still in love, still in love, still in love. We can work it out, maybe talk it out. Still in love, still in love, still in love, trying to work it out. While they walking out. Everybody out here talking about they want a new thing, a new thing. To the old flame calling saying, baby, we can work it out. What you talking about? To the old flame calling saying, baby, we can work it out. What you talking about? To the old flame calling saying, baby, we can work it out. What you talking about? God, I'm still in love, still in love, still in love. We can work it out, maybe talk it out. Still in love, still in love, still in love, trying to work it out while they walking out.
Good morning, good morning, good morning. I am Sunshine Reigns with All Hustle, No Fear, and we are radio that you have to watch. That's right. We are radio that you need to tune into to watch all of the fun that is going down here at the Hits 92.3 station. So what I need you to do is follow me at All Hustle, No Fear on YouTube, or follow Hits 92.3 on Facebook, and tune in Monday through Friday from 7 to 10 a.m. for All Hustle, No Fear. We are After Dark Radio in the morning.
Yeah. Shining. We shining. I don't even need diamonds to know we blinded. We just shining. Got the sound so sonic. And I don't mean to be honest, but last I checked, I'm rolling with the set to catch a jet until the next. That's big money, doing big things. Coast to coast, I'm in the Land Rover. That's a big range. All in all, my mama proud of me. She see the big change. From the rip, my nigga style with me. Yeah, the whole gang. Yeah, you know the name. Who you trying? Yeah. Fuego, lay low, stay high, stay woke. Out in LA, shooting lines, oh nigga, that's ballin'. Yeah. Low Valley, know the set, where I'm from, where I rep, what I do, where I'm at, baby, please don't ask me. Yeah, all these questions and shit. Just hop that ass in the whip, stunting out to the strip. Out in BK, making major moves, hooking up, word to Vic. You know the boy getting sick. Tell me who coded it. At the end of the day, I'ma keep getting this pay. Benjamin's all in the way, took a flight to LA. Photo shoot shot in 4K, then I might lay with your bae. At the end of the day, I'ma keep getting this pay. Benjamin's all in the way, took a flight to LA. Photo shoot shot in 4K, then I might lay with your bae. At the end of the day, I'ma keep getting this pay. Benjamin's all in the way, took a flight to LA. Photo shoot shot in 4K, then I might lay with your bae. At the end of the day, I'ma keep getting this pay. Benjamin's all in the way, took a flight to LA. Photo shoot shot in 4K, then I might lay with your bae. Yeah, I might lay with your bae. Yeah, I might lay with your boo. Baby, what you tryna do? Touchdown, just come through. Yeah, at bitch with the crew. Ayy, yeah, you know how we do. Yeah, out here making moves. Yeah, no time for the snooze. Big money. Yeah, big cars for that big ass. Bounce back when I whip that. Hella loose on the gym black. About to vacate, get my mind straight. Hella sharp when I get back. Couple shows, you can count that. Hella cake off the kickback. Yeah. Stay true from the rip, nigga. How to cleanse out the click, nigga. How to kill off the sip, niggas. How to let go, how to level up, double up to get rich, nigga. Thoughts cross past the rim, nigga. Head high, low brim, nigga. Yeah, I'm good all across the valley. Loon boy ask about me. Cushed up when they found me. Gang, 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 if you niggas trip, you can go and that's about me. Got the crew right behind me. How you niggas gon' stop? At the end of the day, I'ma keep getting this pay. Benjamin's all in the way, took a flight to LA. Photo shoot shot in 4K, then I might lay with your bae. At the end of the day, I'ma keep getting this pay. Benjamin's all in the way, took a flight to LA. Photo shoot shot in 4K, then I might lay with your bae. At the end of the day, I'ma keep getting this pay. Benjamin's all in the way, took a flight to LA. Photo shoot shot in 4K, then I might lay with your bae. At the end of the day, I'ma keep getting this pay. Benjamin's all in the way, took a flight to LA. Photo shoot shot in 4K, then I might lay with your bae.
Directed by Simi Price.
It's the behind the scenes for me. It's always gonna be the behind the scenes for me. We just want to do a public service announcement. If you are out there, if you live through the ecstasy / bean / Molly years, you might want to go and just check up on some people and make sure they don't, they not mad at anything that y'all did in the past.
Make sure it was consensual.
Make sure it was consensual.
Little retroactive consent.
Man.
Get that shit in writing. Keep it. And don't put it on your computer. I'm talking about writing with a pen and a paper.
Man, need a signature and everything. Protect yourself, okay? Because I swear to God, I got memories and don't have memories. But I'm telling you right now, y'all come back and tell me I did some stuff to y'all and I'm pleading the 18th. I don't even know what you're talking about.
Not the 18th.
I'm pleading the 18th. Not even pleading the 5th no more. I got way past that.
Exponent of 5.
Man. No.
Pleading the 25th.
Nope. All right, here go the last one. This one is called Don't Call Me With That BS. I found this one because I added this one to Bruh, I Got Fired. Even though nobody got fired, y'all did. Y'all did.
She said this on y'all.
This on y'all. Frontier Airline drops this customer service line.
Oh, wait.
So all y'all done got these $599 tickets where you can fly anywhere that you want, whenever, around the continental USA. But now you can't call Frontier and complain. They said y'all got to text them or hit them up on social media. Listen,
hell no.
Listen to this. Frontier Airlines will no longer let customers call a phone number in order to speak with a live agent. And while the budget airline is known for its cost-cutting measures, most major airlines still operate customer service lines. Who? Because they don't answer the phone either.
I'm about to say, you got to walk in the airport.
Customers will have instead to rely on other ways to contact the airline. A chat box on its website, a live chat available 24/7, its social media channels, and even, get this, WhatsApp.
Oh, no.
According to De La Cruz, the change enables us to ensure our customers get the information they need as expeditiously and efficiently as possible. Okay, she said in an airline found that most customers prefer communication through online channels.
No.
When customers call the airline now defunct customer service line, they hear a pre-recorded message telling travelers about the other options they have for contacting the airline. It goes something like this. Hello. I'm sorry. This man's name threw me off. It's called Fufa Lifter.
Hey, you must have heard the...
Put it on your forehead.
You heard the bird call?
Okay, my bad. So when you call Frontier Airlines, hello, this is Frontier Airlines. We are not taking your call right now, but if you are pissed because you got bumped off of your flight, if your luggage is put on one flight and you were put on another, if you are on standby for the last 4 days, please hang up and hit us on WhatsApp.
It's slide in my DM. Tag me.
If you have a customer service issue with one of our pilots and or steward, no, they're not called stewards. Airline attendants, please DM us.
And follow back.
For all other questions, please follow us on OnlyFans.
Frontier OnlyFans. Subscribe for only $600 a year. The fuck?
How do you get rid of your customer service after you start such a big program?
A huge program that's not necessarily unprecedented, but at the price point, it's gonna be some issues. You can fly anywhere in America for $600 for a year. It's gonna be some issues. There's gonna be cancellations. There's gonna be luggage loss. It's gonna be some issues.
I got other questions though, because like I know somebody, I'm not gonna say who, but I knew somebody who had buddy passes and he was flying dogs around the country.
Yeah.
You can't do that.
Why? On your buddy pass?
Not on his buddy pass, he wasn't allowed to. It specifically said he wasn't allowed to.
Oh.
He was doing it anyway. He got away with it for a while. Now he just don't have buddy passes. No
I got a homeboy whose dad worked for Delta, and he flies cats around the country on his buddy pass. But the people he fly for don't know that he got a buddy pass, so they pay for. And he just uses the buddy pass.
Trust me, they didn't know he had one either.
But no, this shit is crazy. And I'm sitting here like, that part is about saying people prefer online communication. We prefer online communications when we're purchasing something and everything is great. When something is wrong, we do not want to talk to the computer. We want to talk to a human who is going to understand and fix it. Like the company I work with, our customer service is out in like the Philippines. Is out in the Philippines. You know how much it costs? We pay them like 70 cents an hour. That's their wage over there. There's no reason y'all got rid of y'all customer service. None at all.
Yeah. Thank you. Come again. All right. So there's that one. We're gonna go ahead and move on. Don't get that Frontier
right thing. Big red leads. Go ahead. First, I'll go back to the top where you say smash that like button every day. Yes.
Yep.
Yes. And thank you. Thank you. Talking about they're gonna hit you with them fees. Yep.
Okay, so this is one we're gonna go ahead and talk about. I'm gonna read the headline, and I want you guys to be ready to talk about this. I need y'all opinion and what's going on. Okay, an Alabama woman who wasn't even pregnant was sent to jail to protect her pregnancy. Okay. This is something, y'all. Right. Let's listen to this, okay? An Alabama woman was jailed for allegedly using drugs during her pregnancy, but she was never pregnant. Stacey Freeman was arrested and booked in Etowah County after being investigated by the Department of Human Resources for substance abuse when one of her children, it'd be your own family, told a social worker that her mom was pregnant. Freeman denied that she was pregnant and offered to take a pregnancy test, but she was not given one. What? Instead, was arrested for chemical endangerment of a child, according to a lawsuit she filed against the Etowah County Sheriff's Office on November 7th. It's just not even thinkable that you could go off of somebody's word to make an arrest on somebody being pregnant. Freeman's attorney, Martin Weinberg, told Newsweek, you know, you're criminalizing pregnancy, then you find out you're not even pregnant. Freeman was booked to the Etowah County Detention Center for 36 hours, where she says she was forced to sleep on the floor. She says she was menstruating at the time and requested pads, but never received them. Her lawsuit also claims that following her release, Etowah County Sheriff Investigator Brandy Fuller warned Freeman not to get pregnant, or she could face additional charges. The chemical endangerment of a child charge that was brought upon Freeman was based on the principle of fetal personhood that is enshrined in the Alabama Constitution. It refines a unborn child, specifically an unborn child in utero, at any stage of development, regardless of its viability as a human being. And prosecutors in Alabama have used fetal personhood to bring criminal charges to at least 20 felony cases in the last 23 years. According to analysis of court reports and medical examiner by the Marshall Project, many of these prosecutions ended in lengthy prison sentences for women who were most likely poor and struggling with addiction. Remember when we said you get paid per person in jail?
Yup.
Etowah County is also heavily enforced as it has heavily enforced any use of drugs during pregnancy. Research by Pregnancy Justice found that the county arrested and prosecuted more women for drug use during pregnancy than any other state in the country. More than 150 women have had charges brought against them, and Fuller has been involved in most cases. Freeman was eventually given a pregnancy test and released after she tested negative. Her charges have been dropped, but they have not been expunged, so her case and mugshot remain public record. Though she did not spend much time in jail, Weinberg told investigators that they could have avoided all of this by just administering a pregnancy test that Freeman offered to take in the first place. He said the sheriff's department has shown a pattern of aggressively enforcing the state's chemical endangerment law, which makes it illegal to use drugs during a pregnancy. It's good that the charges were dropped, but there's harm in someone being able to be arrested and spending 2 days in jail. Wrongful arrest and malicious arrest is problematic on its own. I'm telling you right now, when I go home, that kid better not be at the house.
Oh, hell
I don't know how old this child was, but you lied on me. You got me arrested. You're not my kid no more. It's certain. I know we supposed to have unconditional love, but Jeffrey Dahmer. I know we're supposed to have unconditional love for our children. I understand it. But there are some situations that I just can't get past that. And I'm not going to get past that. You got me put in jail, Shouted.
I mean, yeah, you did. But no, kid, you was wrong. I don't know why you said that. Who knows? She might have been trying to lie to the dude and the kid done told the wrong person the story. Who knows the backstory? But my thing is, how you would have DUI tested me. You would have drug tested me.
Mm-hmm.
Why you didn't pregnancy test me based off of a kid? And are we talking like a 5-year-old or like a 16-year-old? Like, I don't understand how that's even possible.
Exactly.
Off of a kid, off of a what?
But the fact that you believe that putting me in jail is going to save the validity or the viability of this child. First of all, the stress of putting me in jail is going to make this child come out not right.
The best drugs are in jail. Everyone knows that. That's where you get drugs from. That's where jail is for. Drugs.
I thought it was the kitchen at the restaurants.
Well, no, jail has even better drugs.
They say if you ever want to find drugs somewhere, go to
if it's a pizza place for
kitchen.
Sure.
Yeah, go to a kitchen in a restaurant. You will find all of the drugs that you need.
Everyone I know locked up gets high as hell every day. they get high as hell every day. Shit coming in every day. So to send someone to jail not to do drugs is kind of pointless. But the fact that they was able to arrest her, and then I don't know where her kids went.
Get arrested for having a baby?
None.
Or being pregnant?
What if you got me pregnant while you was high? You gave me intoxicated sperm.
You gave me intoxicated sperm.
And now my baby got a crossed eye.
Now I got sicky dicky.
Mm-hmm.
Like, this doesn't make any sense, you guys. And the fact that, like, on every level of pregnancy, they are basically criminalizing being a woman. You know what I mean? I don't care which I want to see y'all do this to the trans women, but they wouldn't have a problem doing that. Why? Because a trans man is still a woman. I'm not disputing this with y'all. We're not trying to fight this argument. But if you are pregnant and you are a trans man, technically, let's be honest, you're still female because you're pregnant.
Okay. Yeah,
so they still would do the same thing, because in the end, they're going to see you as a girl.
Yes.
But there's no way that the patriarchal system that we have would find a way to incarcerate men on the level that they incarcerate women for having children. So we're incarcerated for being pregnant with the kid. We're incarcerated if we don't want to have the kid anymore. We're incarcerated if we can't take care of the kid once the kid is born. Like, under what circumstances are we supposed to do whatever we want to do with these children? I don't understand.
No, we have zero rights.
We have zero rights. And then, so then this is the thing. So now we had the kid. We didn't want the kid. We tried to have an abortion, didn't want to have the kid. Now you done forced us to have the kid. We can't get on any kind of government assistance. And so now what we supposed to do with this kid?
You get arrested if you abandon them.
You get arrested if you can't take care of the kid, which I told you I couldn't do. That's why I was trying to have an abortion in the first place. But in this situation, this poor woman wasn't even pregnant.
Right.
So now you're arresting me for doing drugs to my own body about a kid that I'm not even pregnant with.
Right. I'm trying to find the mugshot hotspot.
This makes absolutely no sense to me.
It doesn't. It's just that's the control that they have, especially when you look at it as a state like Alabama, right?
And especially when it's so easy to find out the truth. They didn't even have to leave the house.
They didn't want to find out the truth.
They didn't have to cuff her at all. You could have door dashed.
The Dollar Tree got
a pregnancy test before y'all even put the handcuffs on me. I could have peed on a stick right here in the house and showed y'all I'm not pregnant.
Anyways, you can issue warrants. Why, if it was that pertinent, issue a warrant. Come back later. You know what I'm saying? Let her work it out that way. But y'all had to arrest her. Y'all had to arrest her. I think she need to sue the fuck out their ass for all kind of things and win. But then she's just gonna do more drugs.
So Big Red Lee said, no, Colombia, Alix, for the best drugs.
Well,
we're in America.
I mean, Colombia has great cocaine, but other drugs. I'm talking all drugs.
Yeah.
Drugs that we don't even know exist in jail.
Meth.
Man.
Trash can or toilet vodka or whatever they make in moonshine. They say that's some of the strongest shit you ever drink. Get it? Toilet shit. Okay, whatever. Somebody said no child support, you going to jail. Yeah, but maybe, not really.
Yeah,
maybe, but not at the same extent.
Nah, and
not at the same extent, and the egregiousness of it ain't the same.
You might lose your driver license.
Yeah, or you might not be able to go to you might not be able to get your passport or whatever like that. But the amount of men, like, okay, that's after the fact. She ain't even, do you know how many people get pregnant and have miscarriages? They even have people out here that are arresting you over having a miscarriage. You think I'm playing?
No, it's a story.
But it's a story of a woman who went to jail and they trying to prosecute her because she had a miscarriage. Like, y'all, this is crazy.
It is wild. And then they said it's the history of them doing this aggressively.
But let's think about this though. I already got kids. Who taking care of the kids that I got while I'm in jail?
And I need you to pay for the trauma that you caused them while handcuffing me. You know what I'm saying? And then if I lose my kids or they had to go to the state, even if it's for 2 minutes, that's 2 minutes too much. Especially when it's unwarranted and uninvestigated.
Like, y'all can join the conversation. The phone number is 404-254-4347. Join the conversation and tell us what you think about this. I just feel as though this is just utterly egregious that there's a war on women at this point. And I'm really starting to feel like men just like men.
Yeah.
Men just like men. Just go ahead and be honest with it. Y'all just like men. When women talk, you don't necessarily like the opinion of most women. Y'all talk bad about us when we have opinions. You want us to just shut up and listen to you. Men just like men. When y'all are around women, y'all say we irritating. Y'all just like men. Just say y'all gay. Men just oh, that's what triggers y'all.
Timing is everything.
5-6. Hello, this is All Hustle No Fear. Who the hell is this?
Good morning, ladies. This is Bowman Lee.
What's up,
obviously. How you doing?
I'm chilling. You know, I'm just chilling now.
Men like men, what's up?
Men like. I don't know about that, but
come on with it.
There's a lot to unpack with them when it comes to these women in their womb. So, I mean, whichever way you look at it. My personal opinion, though, I know things can happen. You know, we get hot in the pants, but I feel like if you're really serious about a child, I think you should really get married. That way, you can eliminate some of the issues behind that.
What if I don't like you? I just like the child. I'm so serious though, because I don't, and this is not my personal plight, but I know plenty of women who want the child. They want a child. They do not want the relationship, and it kind of feels like it's designed for us to be married, so that now we are up under you, because that's what it is. It's not side by side.
That's a form of selfishness of the, you know, and it's the misuse of the child. You have to understand, a child has to have, in my opinion, this is my opinion, it is healthier for a child to have both parents.
You can have both parents if they can not be in a relationship, right? And still have both parents.
And the use of a child is more for a community. It's more of a community thing. But a lot of us tend to just want a child because it's like I'm getting too old. You need to understand that there's a way to do things.
But see, that concept, wait, hold on. That concept of, I'm getting too old, where does that come from? That comes from society telling you that you are supposed to, that you find value, or that a woman's value is being able to procreate, which means being a vessel for a man. It still comes back to the patriarchal system of a man giving value to a woman because he was able to impregnate her, and now she has children. She doesn't have any validity to her life until she becomes what? A wife. You know what I'm saying? Like there are women out there who don't want to have children, but then y'all make them feel bad for not wanting to have kids or not wanting to get married because she becomes a quote unquote spinster or an old maid. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, it don't work. What you're saying, I get what you're saying, but it also don't work either, because the people, like I have a relative, without putting my family's business out there. I have a relative. My relative has lived her whole life and never had kids, but she has been a teacher, which meant she implemented her views and helped raise some other people's kids. And she's a grandma teacher, because she's told me how some of the kids who she taught had kids and she taught their kids. She put her wisdom onto the world. She just didn't want to have kids. But there are still people, I'm not going to say who when they talk about her, one of the things that they bring up is not this beautiful life that she's lived or what she has done for her community, as you're saying, but the fact that she never got married and she don't have kids, and they devalue her life because of that.
Well, America has a way of rite of passage, and they also have this thing where they tend to believe in the medical doctors too much. You know, saying, the older you get, blah, 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 your chance of getting pregnant are going to be lower, things like that. So there's this fear behind that. It becomes a fear-based thing. But really, if you look at, and this is kind of off topic, but not really, if you look at America pushes a certain agenda because it's all about depopulation for the most part. People think that America is overpopulating. They tell these doctors to say this, say that. And so people get scared. It's fear mongering. So these women are like, I got to do this.
So much America, because think about it. Indian populations, it's way more of them than us. I mean, yeah. Japanese populations, it's way more of them than it is of us. I think humans. And they both have the same, right, it's a human thing. They both have, those are definite countries where if you don't produce a grandchild by a certain period of time, you're looked down upon. I don't think this is a human thing. I mean, a American thing. I really think this is a human thing. And it's again, it's how we look at women and what women's value is to the system.
If a woman's value is only to be able to procreate and to procreate on the terms of a man or to procreate on the terms of society, then when she doesn't want to, when she's not, she's looked upon as less than. But then if you add to this craziness of it all, where it's like, if you don't want to have a child, we're going to force you to have this kid because we're going to take away your rights and your abilities to either have contraception or to abortion, right? Or if you do have a child, we're going to force you not to have any help beyond it. See, the whole idea of a man is able to sow his wild oats and to be able to have sex, if sex is literally for procreation and not for the amazing feeling that it gives us, the fact that we believe that our daughters should stay pure and stay virgins until married, but our sons are allowed to go out and have sex with whomever, who are they fucking?
I mean, that's true.
Who are they having sex with? And then when they are having sex with these women who they are not married to, because it's okay for your son not to be married and have sex, but your daughter got to be married when she has sex. If it's okay for them to go around having sex, what are they leaving behind when they're planting their seed? The idea of shooting up the club and not have, instead of taking the bullets out of the gun, is really dumb to me. You know what I'm saying? Like it doesn't make sense to be like, it's okay for our sons to go out here and just to sow their wild oats. But a man can have on the woman an infinite amount of kids in 9 months. A woman can have one pregnancy in 9 months. Cannon. But we're the ones who are forced to go through the contraceptives or the medical contraceptives and the things like that, which are really more dangerous for us than it is for you. But
there we go.
Or better yet, the fact that I gotta pay a copay and go get my coochie probed just for me to get it,
Women don't have the luxury of being promiscuous like that.
Why?
And if they do it,
it's only
because you can get pregnant.
Men and women. Why don't we have to say who again? I go right back to what I say. Men like men. Because who are you being promiscuous with if women don't have the luxury of being promiscuous? Men. Who are you being promiscuous with?
It's two reasons why men are able to do it. I'm not saying we're allowed to do it because we should have discipline, but what I'm saying is there's two specific reasons why men are able to do it. One, women, you can get pregnant. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you want.
You can get a woman pregnant, sir.
Right,
not only can you
that's
get
what I'm saying.
One woman pregnant, but if we have a threesome, you got 2 women pregnant.
Right, but women aren't able to move like men. You get what I'm saying? Men, we don't carry a baby for 9 whole months. You know what I'm saying? And then the second thing is men war. I always talk about this in my podcast. You know, men, we war. So there's a subconscious thing that goes on within us thinking, hey, reproduce. So we're constantly battling in the world, whether it be through work or through picking a specific mate. You get what I'm saying? So we could ultimately kill each other over a woman. That's just how it works.
What? A woman?
So subconsciously, and it's an unconscious thing, to be honest with you, we say reproduce. Even though we don't notice it, that's what's going on with us internally. So we're able to
all the time. You know what I'm saying?
Right, and that testosterone.
Yeah, because I don't know what man put it through other men's mind that women don't like sex. That'd be the craziest thing. When it'd be like, well,
no, women do like sex
more than women do. How? When you had a woman's brain, sir? Because I look at every person to try to determine what your favorite sexual position is. Like I promise you, as soon as I walk into a room, I'll be like, he like it doggy style. This one right here, he lazy. He don't want to do nothing but stand in it. Like I promise to God, every man and woman, I've looked at your sexual position, whether you think it's your favorite or not. I know your favorite sexual position. I already know Alex's favorite sexual position. I'm not telling nobody.
But you're gonna automatically choose who's sexable to you and who you want to enter your room. You get what I'm saying? So, man, we have to battle for that. We have to go and get women. You see what I'm saying? So we don't have that luxury as we don't have access to sex like women do because y'all choose who y'all want.
I'm just in all due respect, I think you're
thinking is outdated. I think you're thinking along like biblical terms, and I think that that's what we're going against. Is I think what we're trying to say is that way of thinking is not accurate anymore, or that it never was. We're just trying to let y'all know.
Because I think men have always had the opportunity to choose as well.
Y'all do choose.
Who asks? Y'all ask to get married. Women don't ask men to get married. Well, they shouldn't, but women don't ask. Men ask.
Nowadays,
what is one? I'm waiting to get married.
Yeah.
But men always be talking about it's y'all choice. No, the fuck it ain't. Men be like, waiting on y'all to choose us. It's y'all choice.
Think about when a woman gets proposed to, she won. When a man gets proposed to, it's like, damn, we lost another one.
No, it's not even that. A man don't propose until he's what?
Done. He's
tired.
Yeah, he's done.
He's tired and ready to settle down.
She wore his ass out. Like, and that's the narrative.
He's done with life. He's ready
how many
and settle down. Now,
being gay at the bowling alley with
how many women do you really? How many women do you really think are going to try to pursue men though? Like asking them out. That's not going to. Women aren't going to aggressively go to it. That's going to turn a man off. So
no, I've got a husband and 7 boyfriends. They love that shit. Like, I'm telling you, it ain't. No, I think and that's a part of I think what I understand your thought process. What we're telling you is inaccurate from a woman's point of view. You know what I mean? Nowadays, women are choosing like crazy, right? Because we're allowed to work now. We're allowed to have the money now. Remember, 100 years ago, we couldn't do shit. 50 years ago, we couldn't
do anything. It was that we were a commodity. See, men never look at us like that, but we understood what our role was. Women have always and will always be a commodity to men. And how do I know that this is true? Because the dowries. That right there let me know that a woman was a commodity because their father gave a woman away to a man, and in return, what did he get? He got a mule and some land and some land.
The fact that I got to take your last name, means I'm up under your umbrella now.
The fact that for our kingdoms to coexist, I had to give my daughter to your son. We are a commodity.
Yeah.
And it's now where women don't have to. Oh, we got another caller. Somebody else feel like they. Bowman, we got to let you go, but I'm going to finish this statement. It's the fact that now that women are fighting against that men are trying to find a way to bring it back to that by doing this. I'm going to put you in jail because you're pregnant. Hold on one second. We're going to let another caller come in. I think I did it right. Hello, caller. Who is this?
Good morning.
Hi.
My name is Elizabeth. Hi, yes. I'm calling on behalf of Progressive from Higher Right.
You are live on air, live on the radio, Elizabeth. So now you're going to have to answer this question. How do you feel about women being arrested? You hung up. Damn, Lizzie. Damn, Liz.
Lizzie said, y'all want some insurance?
We'll talk to anybody.
Yeah. That is something we have in common.
All right, Liz. Well, since you called us, let us answer you. Got us off the phone with Bowman. We is having a good ass conversation.
Right.
But yeah, I don't like men don't think about it that way. And it's something I really want y'all to understand. The fact that a woman has to ask her husband, can she get, or she has to have a husband before she can ever get her tubes tied. But a man can be 21 and walk right into the doctor's office and get his stuff snipped. He can get a vasectomy.
And like,
but a woman has to have, not only has, does she, Elizabeth, I swear to God.
Lizzie, maybe she called back with her coworker.
This is All Hustle, No Fear. Who the hell is this?
This is Red.
Hey, Red.
What's up, South Memphis, Arkansas?
Okay, look. No, look. I just want to let you ladies know a lot of the things you guys are saying are a lot of feminist talking points. Let me say this with love. Okay, let me say this with love. Stop it. Okay. my brother Bowman, like I said, he might not have been able to articulate it, but I'm gonna break it down real quick for you. Okay, come on. 80% of women are dating and pursuing less than 15% of men.
Who the hell came up with this statistic? Steve Harvey?
That is a fact. That is a fact. In the Western Hemisphere, that is how it goes. It's 10 of y'all chasing the same nigga. That's a fact.
As long as I win, I don't give a fuck.
I hear what you're saying, but what you don't.
Yes.
They've done. There are so many surveys backing this up. This has been going on for the past 15 years. Since women are now quote unquote independent and they pursue their career over having a family, this dynamic has changed. So what happens when a woman pursues a career? All kudos to you. Go get your money. But understand, if you are pursuing that and not pursuing a family, what happens to a lot of these women that fall into this category, they end up becoming older. They age themselves out of the pool of the men who might not be where they are when they're young, but a man's value improves as he gets older, if he's really on his game.
And so
a woman's value. No, I'm not saying her value. If she's pursuing,
all grown men need to be pursuing 15-year-olds.
No, we're not going there. Don't do that. Don't do that.
No, let's be honest about it though. You know, age didn't become an issue until, the 19th and 20th century, right? So let's think about it. Back in the days, you was getting married off when you was 12 and 13 because you were young. And you were getting married off to a man that was in his 20s, 30s years old sometimes. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And so you had these women who they didn't get a chance to have any education. And honestly, let's really be honest, their body never even got a chance to fully develop before they started popping out and having kids. And then every time Mister got on top of her, she was pregnant again. So you got somebody like my great-grandmother who had 9-10 kids. Mm-hmm.
But you also got to take into fact that back in the day, if we're going to use that forum to have this conversation, back in the day, people worked from home. Black families stuck together, and more than likely, black families were entrepreneurs. We're talking black farmers. We're talking dealing in agriculture and things of that nature. So you can throw that argument out the window. Yes, they got married younger because they had to have multiple children to work on the farm. That's just a fact. So what I'm saying to you is, what you're not looking at is today, you're talking young men under the age of 30. Most of them are not fucking like people think they are. They're not having sex. And now you throw all these quote unquote complexities with mental health and things of that nature. A lot of these young men are so awkward, they don't know what to do when it comes to talking to a woman. That's why they are addicted to porn, playing video games 90% of the time, not pursuing their goals, not pursuing their dreams, and not pursuing anything that's going to better them to put them in a position until they get older. And like I said, you're talking about a man who's over 40. What he's looking at, it's not necessarily that he's looking for a 25-year-old, but he'll take a 25-year-old who has some education and some sense about herself, who can actually be a partner, because most of the women that are his age have aged themselves out of the game.
I don't know. Wait.
I'm just saying.
No, wait. I got a question. How do we stop ourselves from aging ourselves out of the game if we can't stop our age from happening every year? I'm just really curious at how do I stop myself from aging out of the game?
No, understand. If there is, I would say this to young men and women alike. When it comes to you finding a partner, you understand that you're going to change every 5 to 10 years. That's going to happen. You need to find a partner that you can grow together with. What happens is, like I'm getting. You're aging yourself. I'm saying if you're pursuing a career over family, this is how you age yourself out of the game. And I'm not saying you can't have both, but understand the likelihood of that is slim to none.
So I'm pursuing a career over family, but if I pursue a family over my career, I'm going to be pursuing a man that is pursuing career over his family, correct? That's how the dynamic will go?
Well, no, not career, purpose. A man who's on this...
Why would we not be pursuing equal things?
No. I'm not saying either or. You choose one or the other. You can't have both. But it's very hard to do that in today's society. It's very hard to do. You're giving up independence for codependence.
My career being independence, my relationship being codependence? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, because because we're talking about a partnership. We're not talking about just having a wife just to have one. Because those men that you're talking about, they fall into a whole other category. You're talking like the 0.001% of all men.
So what you're saying with the relationship that's codependence, why that's part of my problem right now. Why are we bred to be codependent in order to be successful or seen as a woman? Me going to this, and I'm listening to how you're saying quote unquote, your voice changes a little bit when we talk about career for women. But with family, that's supposed to be what I'm naturally supposed to want to go to. I'm supposed to be codependent so that what?
No one said you're supposed to be. I'm simply speaking on the facts and the numbers the data that backs it.
Society has told me that my whole life. As a woman, I need a man to be a woman to be complete.
Well, Western society has also told us that monogamy is the only thing that matters.
Well, exactly. That's part of the situation.
But that's Western society. Because I've been to Africa at least 70 times, and when I go to places in smaller villages and tribes and seeing people's actual culture, you'll see a chief who has 7 wives. Why does he have 7 wives? To make sure that he is able to carry on his line. But guess what? He has the ability to provide for all of them.
But I would too if y'all leave me the fuck alone. You know what I mean? Like I would have the ability to provide if it wasn't for you. But y'all don't give us that. We haven't even been afforded to provide.
Who doesn't give you that?
Society doesn't give women now 2022 be a little bit different. But if we want to look at the history of womanhood, we literally just been able to go work. We literally just been able to go buy property. You know what I'm saying? That shit is just now into play. We literally just been able to go both.
And it's not even everywhere. It's other countries where women can't even drive a car. They not even. It's other countries where women are fighting for the right to show their hand. Yeah, to show their hair.
But that's not Black American society.
But we're not
that's white American society.
About being just having
ovaries. Yeah, just being
Okay, well, think about it like this. We'll use the back in the day term, the focus that you guys keep bringing up. Back in the day, daddy or granddaddy might have had a farm, and the kids worked on the farm, and people came and worked on the farm, and he paid out those people. Mama or grandma had a business that she was running from the house. So you can't. That argument is
back in the day, Red Warrior.
No, what do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean?
Motherfucker cooking, cleaning, and raising some babies. She was not.
Okay.
She didn't have only.
So she didn't have a laundry service?
No.
She wasn't.
She was working at Master's house cleaning his floors.
I'm not talking about slavery. I'm not talking about slavery.
Slavery either. I'm talking about my grandmother. My grandmother told me specifically, my grandmother is alive right now, told me specifically that her mother told her, you have one of 2 options. You either need to go and clean these floors at these white people's houses and make a living for yourself, or you need to get married, because the only money that we have for anybody in this house is to send your brother to school, because his education is more important than yours as a woman, because he's a man.
Yes, and he carries the name because that's the way y'all made it. I could have easily carried my name.
Is that the norm, or is that just that one circumstance?
That seems to be the norm.
No. Both my. You gotta understand, the marriage rate in 1930 to 1945 for African Americans in this country was the highest out of the highest. We're talking almost 70%. So where are y'all getting this data? Where are y'all getting this data?
You're answering what I'm saying though. My grandmother had two choices: either get
that was your sunshine.
Support from her family. And
sunshine. That's your grandmother.
No,
that's one.
That's women.
No, that's not all women. That's not all women.
Wait. Let me say this too.
All my aunts and uncles that were my grandfather's sisters were all educated, and we're talking in the 50s. What are we talking about?
Let's talk about the women who, when they did have sex and they got pregnant out of wedlock, were sent off and couldn't stay at home. They were sent off to live in different
My grandmother was forced out of a country because she was pregnant out of wedlock. She was forced out of England because she was pregnant out of wedlock.
Not the man.
No, he came back to America.
But the woman is being punished and being forced because of the same thing that both of them are doing.
They both did it.
You know what I'm saying? Like I get where men are coming from at being blind. Like y'all are
rooted in tradition, and I can hear it throughout your voice. I don't think you understand. Every man we talk to about it keeps going back to these traditional facts and circumstances.
I'm not talking about traditional facts. I'm talking about data that's up to date.
No.
The data I'm talking about, I have no problem with sending you the data. No. I never said that. No, I didn't. I never said that. I said.
No, but she's asking for clarification. So she's saying, so a man's career is his purpose, but the woman's career is not her purpose.
That's exactly how you work.
No, a man's career is not his purpose. His purpose is his purpose.
But
you know what's more attractive, and I've actually talked to women when I was on the radio almost every day about this. We talked about this topic a lot. If a man is on his purpose, he can have any woman he wants. That's a fact. Okay. It's as silly as it sounds. What I'm saying is, if he is on his purpose, that means he is going to put all of his focus and attention on that until that goal is accomplished. Once he does that, he is opened up and he is providing everything that is needed from his point and his role as the provider.
His role as a provider, and that's where you go back to what I'm saying.
So, but the traditional roles have switched today.
Okay.
Have they not? So you keep talking about tradition.
More open. I don't think it necessarily switched.
No.
I think there's more option for women now. There's more option. They want to switch. You know, there's still men who are providers.
When you have situations where women were literally not allowed to learn or not allowed to be in the classroom, it's not that the roles have switched. It's just that we have been opened up to be allowed to have more options. And that is shown throughout history where there are women who have been the most intelligent person in the room, but it's men who got credit for a woman's work. Why isn't that a woman's work? Why isn't it that woman could have been validated with her research or her work, but it had to be taken over by a man? And we can count this countless times in scientific.
And within our own situation, Sunshine, me and Sunshine, we are entrepreneurs. We work for ourselves. We are out here hustling every single day. I don't know exactly how she does things, but I know when I walk into a room full of men, there's certain things I will say and won't say so that my intelligence does not scare them, to be honest. And that's just what I've learned. I'm 40 years old. I've been doing this thing for a long time.
Of tables that I feel as though sitting at those.
Who are these men?
Everywhere.
Who are these men?
Okay, look. See, Red, where is love? One thing I love and I dislike about you is that you see things from your opinion of life, of how you've been living, and you might be consciously elevated, but most men are still fucking Neanderthals, bruh.
Yeah, and I'm like
they're Neanderthals. You might have come from an educated family where y'all looked at people differently, but most of the people that we walking around talking to are lowbrow Neanderthal, can't say words over 2 fucking syllables, bruh.
And these are people who are prominent with power.
Haven't been to Africa 45 times and haven't had a woman in jail.
And it speaks to what we're talking about. too many people get caught up in the traditional values that were brought up and thought that would raise and elevate it. I'm not. How am I caught up in it?
I'm listening to the things that you're saying. Yeah, and the way that you're describing like men and women and their roles. To me, even just the idea.
No, what I'm saying is the traditional roles that we're talking about. I'm not speaking on my personal view on this. The traditional roles have been changed when women's lib kicked off almost an assault on women becoming the most educated, especially black women, who are number one in this country as far as education. What women have a tendency to do is throw their education in a man's face who's not educated.
I think any smart person, whether you're man or female, doesn't throw your education. And it might not even be intentionally, It might, and that has nothing to do with whether or not you have ovaries or at this point, education doesn't determine your money-making abilities either, because we've decided that.
75% of the educated women who have a secondary degree are more likely to get divorced if their partner does not have a degree.
Yeah, because stupid people don't want to be around smart people. You're not going up. You know what I'm saying? Y'all not going up together. And it's probably because, hell, he needed to pick up the mop and the broom then. Shit. He ain't picking up the mop and the broom. She out here working. You're saying, so you're basically what I hear, and whether I'm saying this wrong or not, I don't know. But what I'm hearing from you is that a man is okay with being with a dumb woman, but a woman is not okay with being a dumb woman. I don't think you understand that. That's what it sounds like you're saying. That's what it sounds like you're saying.
No, because here's the thing.
We're educated and men were okay with it. But as soon as we went to go get an education, as soon as we have an education, now we're divorced. Now we get divorced, or now our marriage rate is less. But a dumb man has the same value as an educated woman. Yeah. But an educated woman has less value than a dumb man. And it's because we're not playing our role anymore. We're not playing our traditional role as your subservient coochie provider. You know what I'm saying? We're not.
Okay. All right. I love y'all. I love y'all.
We love you too. And I love the fact that you don't get offended when we have these conversations. No, it's conversation. I love that fact. And let us say that too. Anybody who calls in or wants to call in and talk to us, even if it sounds as though we're being combative, it's not that at all. We just like having very passionate conversations and debates. We will never try to. We got a special relationship where we love. Alabama song. I've been thinking about this nigga on the weekend.
Oh my God.
Red Warriors love it, right? But we got some comments. Let's see what the comments say and what you feel about these comments. Ty B jumped in and she said, has he been living under a rock? Women have been the minority across the board. We don't want to be validated or seen as successful. We don't want to be validated or seen as successful only if we are married anymore. We want to follow our dreams and be successful in our own right and have lives that we make for ourselves be enough. We don't want to be living in gender roles that was prevalent back then. It's a new day. And the roles either need to be removed or refined, period. So before we get into that, I had a conversation with this man who he was basically saying that women have brought this upon themselves or whatever, kind of in a way of wanting to be looked at differently, where we're supposed to be in these traditional roles that our grandmothers were in, and we were looking down on that. But my question is, who do you think taught us to try to break those roles and stereotypes? Obviously, the women weren't happy. Yeah, my grandmother. Men are constantly talking about the traditions and the way things were and how things were, but was it really working if women weren't happy? If the new women, or if women of yesterday
year are teaching women now not to live in those roles. Obviously, there was something wrong. We're not getting this information, or we're not trying to be like this just because we woke up, one generation woke up one day and said, I'm not going to deal with this shit. No. We got lessons from our mothers and our grandmothers.
Saw the strife on our grandma's face when she had to do this over and over.
You're talking about it's 80 women going towards one man, but what about when grandma had her life and she taking care of Earl, but Earl got a whole nother family over here 2 streets down that she ain't tell Edna anything about.
Shout out to Marsha and Claude Jones.
With the back and forth and the bullshit. Like I understand the whole thing of back in the day, the tradition, the roles were better and whatever. But like I said, y'all want women to deal with things that we had to deal with in the past that we have fought against not having to deal with. And I give you one big one. It's a lot of men who don't feel as though they can rape their wives. True. There are a lot of women who think differently.
True.
That is foul.
What? Huh? Wait, what?
No, I'm saying that's foul. For a man to even think that way, that's foul. But
it took our grandmothers explaining to us, and us fighting back, and us stepping up and having a voice, feminism, saying that this ain't right for that to change. Let's think maybe 50, 60, 70 years from now, this whole roles thing might not even be an issue because we're fighting that fight to say, hey, look, I don't mind washing your clothes when I wash my clothes. But what we're not going to do is you're not going to beat me upside my head because I didn't iron your drawers so that you can go to work when I got a job that I got to go to damn well too, and nobody irons my drawers.
Sunshine. I love you, but I'm not gonna let you get away with that. Okay, let's take the abusers and the mentally ill and the quote unquote special needs men out of this argument.
But that's what a lot of us are dealing with.
Because you guys are pursuing the same dudes. Because you guys are pursuing the same dudes.
Have you seen some of these men? You know damn well some of these men can't even point out a carburetor.
Exactly. But that's okay. But that's what you guys like. That's what you guys like.
We're married to them because if we don't, then we are less than women. We are supposed to choose a man.
I'm not saying you're less than.
No, you are. Society is. Right. You have to just be married, girl. Just be thankful that you're married to a man. It don't matter if he's stupid.
Yeah, just get married.
Or my favorite is you won't let a man lead. Bitch, he running in circles. Why the fuck would I let this nigga lead me if we go round we go?
That part too.
Okay. That is a mentally challenged man. Take him out of the argument.
That man is mentally challenged that you decide to get off the boat, but now I'm foul because I want to get a divorce and I don't want to keep running this stupid ass race round and round.
No. Don't marry him.
But sometimes you don't find out till you're married and they're stupid.
Really?
I gotta say, don't marry him is not as simple as don't marry him. And to be honest, I was with my husband for 3 years before we got married, right? I wanted to marry him. It wasn't until I was later older and matured and realized the part of the driving force to get married, it was to feel like a woman. That was my initiation into womanhood. That's what society had put on me. My mama didn't say that. You know what I'm saying? That's just what was fed to me, and I think that's the basis of our argument. Is
let's not even get into the Disney princess idea that we be giving our daughters.
Exactly.
And rescued by this man who's gonna save you from this horrible life that you live with your parents. That you're up in a tower, that you're some kind of Disney princess, and this man is going to come out from right in and kiss you while you're half dead and bring you to a wonderful palace of little people that you have
talking ornaments. Yo, life is crazy. I think we really need to stop putting for me, if we would stop forcing roles on a mass basis and just go to the individual. If you want to be that woman who cooks and cleans and stays at home and takes care of the house, do that. And find the man that fits Right. But don't look down on the woman who wants to go get her career and buy her own home and buy her own car and then bring that entirety into a situation. Yet, if you a man who like 80 pillows on the bed, just be the man to go out and buy a pillow. Go buy 80 pillows. Don't wait for the woman. Stop trying to go find a woman and force her into buying 80 pillows. Maybe that bitch don't want no pillow. Maybe she got scoliosis. Has already got a hump in her back. She don't want no pillows. Red over here like, I hate calling this show. I should hold up 10 minutes. Red, we gotta let you over here so we can finish this up. But I feel like it's so weird. It's the juxtaposition of it. Of I agree in some places, and in some places it's like my ovaries won't allow me to agree with it. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm living in it. And it's
take into account what does a woman want, and then once you take that, and okay, so you want security. Now most women want a man who's swinging. At the same time, you want him to make you laugh. You want him to be compassionate. You want him to be all these things. So once you start breaking this down, who is this man? Is he in the top 10 percentile? More than likely. And here's the truth of the matter. This is the problem with Western society. What a man wants, honestly, I can speak for me. I can speak for me. No, men
out of a damn sex store. They just want someone to listen.
But you're saying, but what you're saying is, okay, so we're using the broad spectrum. The broad spectrum, most men, what they truly want is to be respected and to be heard.
I think they want.
That's really it.
Okay,
that's really it.
Hold on. So let me. So basically, a woman wants stability.
We want the same thing.
No, wait. Hold on. It says security. A woman wants stability and security. She wants to be. Let's just use the word entertained, because you said she wants a man that has a personality, basically, that he's interesting, can give good conversation, make her laugh, right? So basically, a woman wants a man with personality. She wants stability, and she wants what else? Because you said something else.
More than likely, she wants a man who's over 6 feet tall.
Who are you talking about? I don't want no man that's 6 feet.
Okay. No. That's sunshine. You are the outlier.
Yeah, because
you were the outlier.
In my refrigerator, I'm not fucking with you. Okay. So basically, let's just say, but that's basically what you're saying right there. The height thing. That's just basically rooted in a woman's
natural instinct.
It could be natural instinct. The bigger the mane, the bigger the roar. Right. So basically, a woman wants to be protected. She wants some sort of stability, and she wants a personality out of her mate. Right.
Mm-hmm.
A man just wants something that's going to listen to him. Mm-hmm. And what else? Respect.
And respect.
That sounds like a dog.
You can say that, but I wouldn't say that, because I'm not the one who goes around calling women bitches.
I call these bitches bitches. You gotta call bitches hoes when they need to. But what I'm saying is, listen to what you're saying though. So I can be dull as dishwater. I don't have to have any drive, any ambition. I don't have to want anything except to just sit there, laugh at your jokes when you talk, and to be when you get home, waiting for you, banging my table.
When I say a man wants he wants his partner to listen to him, that means that she's a sounding board. She can bounce ideas back to him so that he can talk out what his processes are. That's listening. So that's really what listening is.
So at what
I think you're marginalizing that.
Women don't come in. We like what we desire has no nothing. It's not there at all. It's not there at all. I want you to re-listen to this show, Red Warrior. I want you to hear some things you said.
Okay.
Yeah, just listen to
I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
Because that's the one thing with relationships that starts to worry me, or I think it worries lots of people, and why they end up feeling as though they'd rather be alone. Because when it becomes to the point where what I want or my opinions or what I'm bringing to the table, if only thing I'm bringing to the table is the ability to provide you with what you need, as far as, like you said, being a sounding board, helping you through your situations, if me providing children for you is all that you need, then what am I really here for? And again, it sounds as if I'm a commodity. It doesn't sound as if
but how does it sound? How does it sound like you're a commodity? If I'm providing everything that you need in space, it's allowing you and giving you the freedom to do whatever you pursue.
But when I do what I want to do, then you're telling me that it's a problem.
No.
3 degrees and out-educate you. You know what I'm saying?
But that's what I'm saying.
I want to hang out with ants. It doesn't mean I'm.
But that's what I'm saying. If I'm providing everything on your, let's say on your list, this is where people get in trouble. If I'm providing everything on your list, that should give you everything you need to do whatever it is you choose to pursue.
But when I pursue those things,
we're not talking about men with mental issues. We're not talking about men with mental issues. We're talking about a man who's secure in himself and understands that my partner is, we're going to grow together. At the same time, we are still going to grow individually. If she wants to go get her degree, go get it.
But then she becomes that educated woman that you just
now
said.
You got to divorce her.
You got to divorce her.
And her interests are outside of the home. And she's distracted.
Because if I'm
educated, that's fine.
I'm not gonna want
maybe we can travel
all day and talk to babies. That was my biggest issue being a mom with little small babies. Is that you get to go to work all day and talk regular talk with adults, and I'm sitting at home talking goo goo gaga all day. But then when you get home and I want to have a conversation about life or something,
you're tired. Yeah.
So now I had to spend my whole day talking to fucking infants like a goddamn invalid.
Same.
And then when I want to have an educated conversation, only thing you want me to do is slob your knob and serve you a plate and shut the hell up. What the fuck? I'm about to leave and go outside and go talk to some other people my own damn age.
Okay, what I'm gonna do is what I would do for you in this hypothetical situation, if you're my woman and you provide me with, let's say, 2 or 3 children, I'm going to give you. I'm going to give you a big. I'm going to give you a big chunk of money, and honey, go somewhere.
But see, that's not companionship.
Not even.
How is it? How is it? She wants to get out of the house. She wants to have adult conversations and travel. Go ahead, do all that.
Can we settle on 2 and a chunk of money?
We can do 2 and a chunk of money.
I'm about to go talk to this little young thing that's gonna talk to me.
That's part of the problem. You think like that makes us a commodity. That makes us a
How is it making you a commodity?
Exactly what we're saying. Now I'm a commodity because you're paying me to go away.
And I didn't want 3
No.
kids for you in order to get money.
But that's a discussion that you have before you get too deep in the relationship before you even go there.
It's not very specific or real, but that's the idea. That's what we're fighting against. That's the whole thing. We're not seen as equal. Who says? Do you look at your homeboy? You're the president of a company. Do you look at the next president of the company and be like, "Here, take this chunk of money and go have fun"? Or do you look at the do boys and be like, "Hey, go take this money and go have fun"? You send them off. You know what I mean? You just shut them up is what you do. So it's like there's not an equal footing. It doesn't feel equal as a woman.
At all.
It's never going to be equal.
If I gave you a chunk of money, I was like, "Here, Red Warriors, take this shit."
But it's not even that it's not even equal. It's not even in the same fucking race.
And no one's listening to us.
Right.
What do you mean? No one's listening to you.
Shut up and take my money.
We're out of line. You're doing too much.
You want too much.
If giving women flowers was the equivalent of giving women money today,
Or are you talking about
like literal flowers, literal flowers. If that was the equivalent of giving women money today, every nigga in the world would be a bot. Okay? Like, it's not even funny. Like they would open up their own floral stores, like everywhere.
I don't either.
No, why? Because you guys are talking about this percentage of men that is so small that you're not seeing. The guy that you don't see and don't notice is the guy who's pretty much lonely, staying by himself. He's not getting.
We're the ones with the experience with the men. Like, it's a small percentage. I don't.
You have experience with the men that you're sleeping with. I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about the men who are not out here. You understand that man that we described, that Sunshine was describing, and you were chiming in. This is the type of guy we want. That percentile of man is going to have options. He's always going to have options. The guy who delivers, the UPS guy who's short and stubby, and look, he's got a belly on him. He's a good guy, but he's not getting noticed.
But I don't know, because I'll take down either one of those guys without an issue. You know what I'm saying? That's not a problem. I'm gonna do who I want.
That's because you're a player, Alix.
I've been in both situations. I was a housewife for 10 years. A housewife for 10 years. Been a player my whole life. But it's like I see both sides of the story, and I don't like the narrative that is currently going on between men and women. I don't like what women's
the polarities are all out of whack.
Yeah,
they are.
And it almost seems to me that it just, from the mindset of a woman, because I can never be a man. This is the only brain that I've ever had. Now, my past lives, I was a man with a big dick. There it is.
This life,
but in this life, I'm a woman, and I'm subjected to the perils of being a woman and the issues that I face with being a woman. There are many times where, regardless to education, let's just say common sense, I am smarter than my male counterpart. I'm not talking about my husband. I'm not talking about my brothers. I'm talking about any male that I might be in a room with. There are times where I am smarter than my male counterpart. But just because he has a penis, he automatically believes that he is the most smartest person in the room and that I should defer to him. What I'm saying is, if we are both humans, now it would be real different if we had AIs walking around, aliens, if animals had a voice or something like that. But we're talking about two people of the same freaking species, but just because you were born with your genitalia on the outside and my genitalia is on the inside, that I'm supposed to defer to your reasoning, or because you want to go off and work and have a good day and come back home, I'm supposed to just sit here and be quiet. I think
no one said that you need to stay home and be quiet, though. Sunshine. No one said that.
Listen to what men are saying. They want women to just sit down and shut up. What is the biggest joke that a man said? What's the best woman you can have? A quiet one.
Actually, mute.
I hate a good joke when it lands.
It was perfect.
It was perfect.
We got so much comments in this
thing. This isn't where it was supposed to go, but it went there. Oh, my bad. I don't know what y'all looking at. My bad. Hey. My bad. Hey. Welcome back. We tipped y'all down. Yo, I love this conversation. This was really, really great. I really do appreciate y'all chiming in, and I really want us to dive deeper into this. So we're gonna find a way to cultivate this conversation. You know, that's my word. We're gonna cultivate this conversation. But before we get out of here, because it is almost time for us to go, that's why I hung up on Red, because we would have kept this conversation going well until 11 o'clock. We are working on another show where we want to talk about the HOA. So if you have an HOA story, if you've seen some HOA stories across Instagram or TikTok or anything, please send them to us. We would definitely love to play these stories and talk about it. But the stir the pot question that I have is, are HOAs worth the trouble that they provide? are they good or bad? Do you like your HOA? Would you, you know what I'm saying? How do you feel about it? Would you prefer to get rid of it? And do you believe that what HOAs are allowed to do is not legal, because it's obviously legal because they're getting away with it, but is it valid? Is it right? You know what I'm saying? We were just talking about a young lady who didn't pay a $1,400 HOA fee, and they were able to sell her house.
Her $400,000 house that was
Paid
paid
off.
for, they were able to buy for a fraction of the price.
They were able to sell
Over
her
a
house while she
14
was still living in it.
Yeah, over a $1,400 debt.
Is this should this
A
be allowed?
non-governmental debt at that.
That. Not taxes on the house.
Just a HOA,
Just
an
a
association fee.
Right.
You didn't pay your Girl Scout dues, basically.
Should this be allowed? So we're gonna cultivate that conversation. Before we get out of here, we do have a couple of people who made some comments. Teacher Anitra said, "I do. I want my man to be taller than 5'2". I do. I want a tall man. Yes, sir. Give me the refrigerator.
Pick me up.
She also says that Anita Baker's Fairy Tales explains that Disney princess theory. Bowman Lee said that's fine, but most women end up being unhappy and doing what they want, because when they look up, they end up being single and childless and ultimately bitter.
And that's the problem. You're thinking single and childless equals bitter.
But I know a lot of women
freedom.
right now that are happy. I guarantee you, I got a relative right now. If I ask her, would you change your life and go back and have children? She'd say, hell no.
I know someone who named Hunshine and Sal Six. We don't know them personally, but they might be better off that way.
You know? I've been told as a woman by some of my family and my relatives that, you know, the desire that I have with this business or with this show, the ambition that I have with it, that I shouldn't do this until my kids are grown or until, you know, I've already raised my family. But by that point, isn't it too late?
I mean, that point you've aged out.
I've aged out.
To our
and
channel.
I'm no longer viable anyway. You know what I'm saying? I'm no longer a desirable woman at that point anyway. You know what I mean? So it's like you're basically telling us that our purpose on this earth is to serve the needs of a man, and to let any passion, purpose, or desires that we have among ourselves to remain unfulfilled. The fact that if I want to have a conversation with a man when he gets off of work, or that I want to be stimulated mentally, and you know, I shouldn't just make me something to eat and be mute, bitch.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I said, it really sounds to me as if y'all are either all gay and just want to be with men.
That was the whole point.
Or
y'all are like the Greeks and Romans.
Yeah, like the only time that you want to have an educated conversation, or only time that you want to have a deep, thoughtful conversation is at the barbershop. Sound like you only want to be around men.
Yeah.
Or that women are meant to be companion creatures.
What if
dogs?
Dang, I just thought of some deep shit. I ain't even gonna say it till I think about it.
Okay. Let's see. Natural Way said a lot of men want a woman to give them undivided attention, nurture them, spoil them, sexually take care of them, and take care of his children and home. And now the woman squeezes in a life with slithered time that's left.
Yeah, with the little slither of time that's left. Like that was Sunshine's point just then. Like y'all are killing us. Y'all are killing us. Anitra say money don't solve everything.
Ty B said, why they keep saying that they don't want black women anymore? Because we talk too much.
But that's something we need to probably talk about on a show too, because I get told as if it's a compliment that I act like a white woman in relationships. But what they're telling me is that I'm submissive and I shut up. I don't see it as a compliment though. I see it as I'm a black woman. You know what I mean? So to tell me that oh, you act like, and I've been told this by multiple people, and that bothers me. That bothers the fuck out of me. That's another show. I'm single with a child and happy as hell.
Teacher. Like I said, I'm going to teach my son something a little different. I'm going to teach my son that his dick is gold and that he doesn't have to go out and try to procreate or just allow any woman his essence, therefore hindering him from being able to just procreate with anybody and create that life with anybody, as well as trying to teach my son that an educated conversation with a woman is stimulating, and it just doesn't have to be that what men have to say have to be the end all be all to the mental.
I don't know why I'm thinking acuity.
My brain was saying prowess, so we're on the same. Just there are a lot of women who have things that are interesting to talk about other than just what we change diapers for the day or what do you want for dinner.
Yeah.
And it's a lot of women out there who are just as gung-ho about having passion projects that have nothing to do with the validity of a man. You know what I mean?
Like you just said passion projects. There's a man out here who thinks this show is your passion project. I see this show as your purpose in your career. You know what I mean? Those are the little things. Like when I said Red Warrior, I want you to listen. Bowman, I want you to listen to the words you used and said. Y'all corrected them once it was brought up. But listen to the words that you naturally thought. Those are the little type intricacies that we're fighting, because that lets us see your process. That lets us see your brain process, right? We're bigger than the person by your side. We are our own full person. And I think that's what we want respect for. You know what I mean? We're coming together as two full people. It does not take you
like you don't have to little me.
Yeah. I'm not
it seems like when it's a woman and a man together that the woman gets littled.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
and
what
mind
I mean?
you, I just said I'm a subservient person in relationships. And I'm okay with saying that. I'm not the dominant one.
Kels be like, man, you are submissive as hell.
Yeah, I'm that person, and I like that. But I do have
an opinion.
Exactly.
And I think that's where we fall different, is that for a man feels as though a woman have an opinion
is her barking or arguing
talking back or arguing
disagreeing.
And it's not that. It's just I have something to add to the situation, to the conversation. I'm just as educated, if not more.
You know what my grandma used to do? She would go to Catholic church because that's what her husband wanted. Then she would leave that church and go to Baptist church. She would sneak out like she was going to the grocery store, then go to Baptist church because that's what she wanted. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't abusive. He was a great husband, that kind of thing. But think about that, what she had to do in order just to do what she wanted. Like as simple as the church you go to. So it's like little things like that. I don't think men even think about. They even go through it.
It doesn't cross your mind the type of things that we have to change up, or the things that we have to do in comparison to men,
in order just to be heard on the equal ground. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
You know.
Yeah. Yep. And that's prevalent throughout everything. Not even just families, career, all of that. All of that.
Everything. So, it is what it is. But we've had a really great conversation today. I've definitely thoroughly enjoyed this. We've got some things changing up. You'll notice a couple of changes throughout the All Hustle No Fear YouTube. You can catch us there, catch old shows there. But we will start having not only behind the scene conversations, pictures, things that we don't post everywhere else. Those will be available on our website. So y'all make sure y'all check that out, allhustlenofear.com. If you are a business and you are looking for advertising, make sure y'all check us out, allhustlenofear.com. And if you would like to catch this show over again or other shows, what I want you to do is I want you to go download Enterprise Theater. Let me show you how it works, because we are on a new platform as well. It's on Roku. Here it is right here. This is Enterprise Theater. You have to download the app. Once you download it on Roku, the first time you download it, give it a little bit for it to upload all of the information. It might take a little bit, but this is just like a direct TV channel. Basically, it has different channels that you can choose from music channels to streaming podcasts to movies and more. You look for us on there. We will be playing at different times of the day, and you can catch this show again. All right. So there are different ways that you can watch All Hustle, No Fear. All you have to do is look for us. I promise you, we are out there. Okay. And again, thank you so much for tuning in. We appreciate y'all so much. This was a great show. And make sure you tune in tomorrow. We've got another great one. You won't see us, but you can hear us. All you have to do is listen on the app, and you will see us again live on Wednesday. Will you be here Wednesday? Maybe. Wednesday are her days off. So you might just have just me. Or she might come in.
I just pop in.
You never know. You never know. But this was a great show.
But I've been missing
Right. You choose a different day to be like, I'm off.
I'm gonna make it work.
I'm off. So this is All Hustle No Fear on Hits 92.3, the real definition of internet radio. We appreciate y'all so much. This was great. We leaving with a song. And you know who I'm leaving with. This is Castro by Stilo Hefner.
Mundo osso angola wala contenta. Kizua kiwanda tulabobane ututenta. Mundo osso angola wala contenta.
Okay, I got it.
Mundo osso angola wala contenta.
Okay, I'm at these niggas' neck. Yeah, bitch, I done came up on the check. Feeling like an S up on my chest. It's the best of the best. Attitude on Kanye West. Give a fuck if a nigga feel pressed. I guess it just was time for it. I grinded for this shit, so I'ma die for it. My bitch mad, I ain't really got no time for it. I see some snakes in the grass with my lawnmower. And I know I got a couple bitches mad cause they never should've slept on it. Get it, bitch, the real, but I probably should've crept on it. Stayed down with the plug till they try to step on it. Learning how to grow, finna run me up a check on it. Had to give my people what they asking for. It's time to hit the road, I'm tryna add it up. I'm way above average, I'm a 1-to-1. If you ask me, most of these niggas whack as fuck. So when you see me out, don't dab me up. I don't wanna talk, nigga, wrap it up. I need a little space, bitch, bag it up. And please don't ask me to pass the blunt, cause I don't really fuck with y'all and all that fake love. You would've thought that Drake invited me on tour. When I had it all, that's when I needed more. But I can't take it with me, so what I keep it for? And I'm feeling like I need to smoke a blunt right now. Feeling like I need to pour a cup right now. Feeling like I need a bad bitch with the ass like the sun, cause I really wanna fuck right now. Sorry that I'm blunt, but I don't give a fuck. I'm usually in the cut trying to roll it up. Represent the gang, nigga, throw it up. Niggas hate when they broke as fuck, so go get a bag. Yeah. Go get a bag. Hey. Go get a bag. Hey. Yeah. Secure the bag. I need a little free for a hobby that's bad with a body that's willing and ready to ride me. I do not pop Xanax Somali, I'm cool on the party. I'd rather just stack up this money, cause I need my lifestyle sedated. I'm just gonna run up a bag, don't care if I ever get famous. I'm probably famous soon as I invest my money in all the right places. But why even bother? I might just get rich and go out like Hammer from living too lavish. Pop out like Kim K or Ray J on camera, or go on IG like Bow with a challenge. None of this matters, hold up, I'm rambling. Honestly, I'm just gonna take care of my family. I don't got time for the bullshit, I won't do much interviews. I don't like answering questions, and no, I don't freestyle, I write this shit. The game need the content, so I put some time in it, searching for growth and enlightenment. I've been with the shits, but I gotta move consciously. Fuck niggas watching, fuck niggas plotting, fuck niggas trying to get all of my pockets. Fuck niggas keep handing out their opinions before. Fuck nigga, all I got is problems. Look at me, mama, I'm popping. I did this for us, I miss my little sister and little brother. Pa just came home, even though he wasn't there for me. That's still my dog and I love him. Bag of the gas and I'm rolling it up. Illest nigga living and I'm dope as fuck. Represent the gang, nigga, throw it up. Niggas hate when they broke as fuck, so go get a bag. Yeah, go get a bag. Hey, yeah, go get a bag. Yeah, secure the bag. Hey, still don't have the nigga. MLB FOE.
are now tuned in to Hits 92.3 ATL, the real definition of internet radio. Download the app in the Google Play Store or the iTunes Store and make sure you tune in each and every day to all of the dope shows that we have on this platform.